What up, everybody? Just got the worst news in the world from Ian that the Xenomorph has dropped under my nose here in Japan, and I'm a little bit afraid that I missed out on it. So I'm probably going to be very, very sad today, in low spirits. So I blame this guy with the terrible news to stop my day.
I'm the hater-lorian, dude. I gotta bring in the bad news. That's my job.
He hate watches everything. How's everything?
You'll be able to get it, man. You'll get it. I'll keep an eye out on Medicari, and if it pops up, I'll tell you.
Did you go to Akihabara this weekend?
No, I was away, right? I didn't
know when you got back.
Yeah, I was in Gunma, so I couldn't go.
All right, I'm pissed. I'm angry.
You'll see. Don't worry. Sometimes as well, like Ami sometimes just drops stuff again. Like stuff comes back in.
I'm gonna have to hit up the tower.
Yeah,
the tower's got the secret stuff.
People are putting them on Medicaid for a higher price. So I think there are people who don't want them, and if you waitlisted it, usually the waitlist can come like a month later. So
well, I've had my Toy Sapiens waitlist convert almost a year later. It's crazy.
What?
Crazy. All right, let's bring in the other guys. Start up with Jason, who seems to be eating something.
I didn't think I'd be next. I'm usually last.
What's going on, man?
This is capping off a perfect day. What's happening, everybody? Good to be here.
What are you eating?
Just a plain garbage. Just garbage.
Plain garbage. My favorite.
It's a carb light tortilla with some peanut butter on it. It's very, very exciting.
Nice. Lots of protein.
It's what I could pull off in a few minutes.
What do you got behind you?
Let's see. We got Spider Noir, the SHF Spider Noir, SHF Infinity War Hulk, which is still my favorite Hulk for now, at least. Amazing Yamaguchi Batman Beyond, Adam or Muff Toys Marv, Amazing Yamaguchi Harley Quinn, which I think a bunch of people slept on. It's a really cool figure, but not as popular as I thought it'd be. Mezco Cap, Mafex Terminator, and my Lim Toys The Last of Us.
Nice. Very good.
Waiting for my clickers.
Putting you on the spot. Which one's your favorite?
Of the ones behind me?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Probably that Hulk. I love that Infinity War Hulk.
Yeah, he's a great figure.
Really posable. Good look. Great paint. It's a toss-up, too. I love the Lim Toys ones a lot. I waited a long time to get those ones, but I'd have to go with the Hulk.
Yeah, that Infinity War Hulk is maybe the best Hulk in maybe out there. I mean, the Hot Toys is cool, but you don't get a lot of articulation and range on them. This one is really fun to kind of pose with. So
over to you, 6-inch plus.
Well, it isn't out yet, so
yeah, no.
All right, let's keep it going. We'll bring in Sneaky. Sneaky, what's going on?
What's going on? I'm just don't mind me if I turn to the side because I do have the game on and I'm watching us lose to the evil Celtics right now. Evil Celtics.
Who are these evil Celtics you're talking about?
They're so evil.
You mean the number 2 seed in the East, minus their captain, that guy?
We are raised here to believe that.
Mr. Spray on Rogaine himself, Jaylen Brown.
Al's going hard.
I used to like Brown a lot, but I've soured on him a lot lately. He throws a lot of subtle shade.
Yeah, but at the same time, he was getting, I don't know if it was, you could say he was getting disrespected, but I felt like the team for a while didn't really have faith in him. And, he was always a guy that they were about to trade until they finally paid him. But once they paid him, then
I don't know about that. Those were the rumors that were going around. I don't put any faith in those. But the guy, when sometimes he'd step up and he'd be the best player on the court. because Tatum disappears. But at the same time, like the last time they were in the finals, like he played shit. So I mean that entire playoff run, he was mid-level. So I'm glad that he's stepping up his game when people are watching, but like I said, I've soured on him a bit. Just not.
Yeah, but hey, you know what? You guys were, like I said, you guys were number 2 in the East. You know, which no one was really expecting since you know, Tatum's pretty much out for the whole season. But you know, hey, you guys are up by 8 right now. So
what's the quarter?
It is third quarter with 5 minutes left.
All right. Well, that's a W. Nice.
Well, I did get this guy in.
Oh, that's Sawtooth?
Yeah. Came in last night.
Ooh,
Yeah,
how you like it? It's nice to see it without the blurred out chest.
Yeah. You know what? I mean, I need to go grab my my Mafex Toby to do like a comparison between the two. He is small, but at the same time, you know, this Venom wasn't really particularly big. You know, especially in the movies. You know, it's Eric Foreman, so we all know that he wasn't super big. But the actual figure itself, you know, it's good quality, very good quality. No loose joints.
Spicy Side Duck soured me on the figure with the legs at the hip.
I saw his review. I don't remember what he said about it. What was it that he said about it again?
It bunched up, the material bunched up, and it didn't work right.
Yeah, it kind of does bunch up. If you could see right there, if you kind of move his legs to the side, but it's not bad actually. It's not too bad. I mean, it's a typical soft goods type of figure, but the quality of the figure I'd say is really good. Head sculpts are great. Again, no loose joints on mine. So, but yeah, I mean, I think it's a solid figure.
Hot Toys Hotline got it. He loves it. He thinks it's great.
Whoa, he did, huh?
Yeah,
he did.
I believe he did. I thought he did. I thought he was telling me about it, and I told him that I passed.
Okay, I'll have to ask him. I'll have to hit him up.
Yeah, I think he got it.
I know he's been secretly converting over a little bit more.
Yeah, slowly but surely he's coming around, just like just like a lot of people, like a lot of 1/6 guys starting to see the light.
I think I'm doing it the opposite way.
Well, you're the exception to the rule. You'll come around.
I get that a lot.
Man, it's a full circle, man. You'll go around in circles. Trust me.
Exactly. I mean, at least Darth, you're still collecting 1/12. You know, a lot of us at one point, I know, like with Kaiju, and I'm pretty sure Ian too. You know, for a while we were just not buying 1/12s for years.
Yeah.
You know, we were like strictly 1/6.
No.
I just try and get what
not you, but mainly 1/6. You're a heavy 1/6.
I would consider myself a 1/6 collector for most of my time in Japan.
Yeah.
But I've just run out of real estate, right? And these things are just, they keep skyrocketing in price, and I don't need 2.0s and 3.0s and 4.0s of the same figure again and again and again and again. So
that is an easy trap to fall into, and I am trying to avoid that.
Anyway, I want to bring in our last guest because he is a 1/6 guy, and I want him included in this conversation. Backed by popular demand. The ladies love him.
Yeah.
What was that, Bob? There's no but.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear. So
we're joined by Mr. Mom. Mr. Mom, what's going on?
How are you, gentlemen? On a Sunday night? You know, I'm snowed in Jersey, so I don't have work tomorrow, and I'm unfortunately snowed in again after 3 weeks of having no snow. Getting rid of the snow from 3 weeks ago, and then it snows again. It's just can't get over it.
Is it as bad as the last time though?
It's I already shoveled and it's already gone. So yeah, it's pretty, it's getting there.
I'm
So
sorry, man.
yeah, I'm sitting in my den in my room because I don't have a collection to show off. So I do still buy stuff. Kaju knows I have my collecting has not stopped. It's just my backdrop is just sitting in my living room in my den. So I apologize, I don't have a collection to show off at the moment. But yeah, I'm unfortunately still spending money. Unfortunately, so.
Well, that's the thing. Your numbers have dwindled, but the prices have gone up. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, I don't want to admit that, but yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to admit that.
Well, your wife's not watching, right?
No, she's in the other room making food for my daughter, so definitely she knows. I just, no, it's just I think it's just real. I think I don't know how you guys. I mean, because I still do 112. I mean, I just hit you up the other day about that Mafex, the Magneto that I missed out on, that reissue. What was it? Which one was
Yeah.
it? The newer one that came out. I meant to cop that, and I totally missed out on it. So I know I reached out to you like, yo, you still got it over there because I can't get it for anywhere, over here. And I slept on it. But yeah, it's just, I think every year, I don't know, like I said, I don't know how you guys do it, but like every year, I guess you try to cut back a little bit and just kind of refine. I hate that whole like less is more thing. I think it's just that's a cop out for some reason. But like, I just feel like, our interests in things sometimes change, whether it's scale, IP, whatever it is. And you just, refine every year. And it's a natural thing that happens. And so that's just what happens to me. So I kind of cut down on the 1.6, like going after everything. There's some IPs I just kind of stopped with, like Star Wars and stuff. That's just a money pit. So yeah, I had to put rules on myself where it comes to Star Wars. I can only go original trilogy, and then I really can't. And then within that, Empire Strikes Back, like it has to be like really focused.
And within that 1.6.
That's 1.6 I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, like Chewie. Like I'm waiting for where Chewie is. Like I'm waiting for that invoice to hit me. So yeah.
Okay.
So that's where I'm at.
All right. Let's say hi to people who are here joining us. Bones is here. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being here. Pokey is here. Good morning. Good evening. Let's keep going through. Epic is here. What's going on, Kenny? Thank you for being here. Jesus, USA. I think we're talking about the hockey. I haven't seen the highlights of the game yet, so I'm not really. I know they won. Spoiler alert. Sorry, but I heard they won in overtime, which should be really, really cool watch. But yeah, people were talking about the Olympics. I don't know about you, Ian, but it didn't even register on my radar until like after the opening ceremony. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know it was happening. And then I see on the news, like they're showing the opening ceremony. I'm like, oh shit, it's the Olympics. I had no idea. Did you know, Ian?
I mean, it was advertised. I think in Japan, it's quite a big thing, right? Because Japan usually do pretty well in the Winter Olympics.
Am I just living in a bubble?
Maybe,
no,
maybe you're not watching Japanese TV. I don't know.
I saw it on Japanese TV. I mean,
Right. Well, we saw the opening ceremony. We were drinking when it was on, right? Wasn't that?
No.
What? I thought we were in antenna. It was showing on the screen, and you were just like pointed at it.
No, that wasn't the Olympics. When was the last time we went drinking?
What was it that you confused with the Olympics?
I don't know. This guy, he's just a drunkard. What? He doesn't know.
Maybe it was a dream. I dream about you a lot.
Maybe it was a dream. And here we have confirmation that Ian dreams about me, which is pretty interesting.
Do you guys need some private time? We could back off for a while.
Yeah. Anyway,
like just 2 days ago, my wife woke me up because she said I was screaming in my sleep. So it probably is.
How'd your daddy know?
Get off me.
Crazy stuff happening at the Dragon Ball pop-up at New Jersey doesn't look good for the next 3 locations. Now, Mr. Mom, were you tempted at all to go to this thing?
No, I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on with the Dragon Ball pop-up. You have to enlighten me on that. So I apologize if I sound out of the loop on that.
Okay. Yeah, it's something we're going to talk about in a few moments. But
I was going to say, where about in Jersey? Because that might have only been close to me. Where
I don't know.
It was.
I think I have it here.
Yeah, I have it somewhere.
These guys are you know, they've been toying with going to the one over in California. In a couple weeks?
We toyed with it, and now it's a hard pass. It's American Dream.
Oh, American Dream.
Yeah.
Oh, the mall. Oh, the American Dream Mall.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like that's about an hour away from me, so to speak. That mall's about 15 miles. So you can, you burn a couple thousand calories walking around that place, and you get lost in the process.
Is it massive?
Yeah. You can't do it. You can't experience it all in one day. You have to go like
really.
I went there. I went there last year for a WWE signing. They had wrestlers there when they did SummerSlam last year, and I met Bret Hart. I got my belt signed by BretArt.
Nice.
I did a YouTube short of it. That's the last YouTube short I had for a while. I had me meeting Bret Hart, but it was in the mall, and we literally went there. And the malls. They have indoor ice skating rink, indoor water park. It's insane. They spent many years building it, and it's a massive attraction.
And a lot of people show up.
Yeah. I mean, it's right next to MetLife Stadium, so it's not. It's not. It's in like an industrial kind of area. It's on off the turnpike, so it's not like it's surrounded by houses. So it's a trip. It's a tourist place that you have to drive to, but it's about an hour for me.
Because I mean, I grew up in the 80s and I grew up in the 90s where mall culture was everything, right? Like that's where
this is definitely a different. This isn't the mall culture that I think you and I were used to. Like going to local. This is definitely not. This is much more high end, and there's just a lot more of it, so to speak. So.
But all I hear is that malls are dying out now.
Yeah, no, they are. There's a couple near me.
But this one is thriving, so to speak.
This one is just huge because I think they've incorporated, like I said, there's like indoor attractions with it as well. Like I said, an indoor ice skating rink. There's a water, what do you call it? Like an indoor water area. You take your kids and things like that. So it's not just shopping. They've incorporated quite a bit of adventurous.
What's the name of this mall?
I can't
American Dream.
American Dream, it's called.
So is it connected to the Mall of America? Like whoever developed that?
It might be the same company.
Yeah, it might be the same, but it's not. They are. I think it's different though. But it's right. Like I said, it's where the Giants play at MetLife Stadium. It's like right next to that because I just remember them building that thing for so many years, and it just when's this thing gonna? It was one of those like when's this thing gonna open, and then when it finally opened, it's a pretty.
I dream of bringing my kids, but now it's finally open, and I dream of bringing my grandkids. Right.
So they are owned by the same group.
Yeah.
And American Dream is actually the second largest mall in the country after Mall of America, of course.
Mall of America is number one.
Yeah.
The thing's huge.
Okay. But anyway, we're gonna talk about that stuff, Pokey. We'll get into it. Eric, what's going on? Thanks for being here. KJ making the rounds again. KJ, I saw you on the Laser Pants show. I saw you on the after show. Not impressed, bro. Not impressed. No, we love KJ. KJ's great. KJ's great. Satchmo Vision, the crew, what's going on? Eminem 809 is here. Good afternoon. M&M's. Sorry about that. Hopefully there isn't too many greedy MFs out there. There will be a xenomorph out there for you to nab. I'm sure there's a big boy out there waiting for you. We'll see. We'll see. My wife is out with my oldest son right now, so I'm sort of babysitting the other two. Today's a holiday, which is most likely why Ian is on. But I have to wait for her to get home before I can venture out and start hunting. But it's a holiday, so everybody's going to be in Akihabara, which doesn't bode well for my chances.
Nah. There's always that one, right?
Yeah. Good evening, Darth Gutierrez.
Darth G, what's up, dude?
I really like that Mauve. I just have him sitting in a case with Deathstroke and some other random since I don't have anything else in Sin City. Couldn't pass on it, though. I got 3, 1 for me and 2 for other people, and I have 2 more incoming that are just taking forever to come to me. I don't know what the deal is. Really weird. But he's sitting on shelves here. That's a little bit shocking. I thought he would have sold out much faster. Maybe the Japanese just don't know the IP.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a specific IP. It's one you either really know or you kind of don't.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, he's been sitting on shelves for a couple weeks now, I think. So, unlike that Sigma, that God of War. What is that?
That's a great figure.
Xenomorph? Sold? You showing me a sold listing?
Gotta be quick. You gotta be quick.
He's just rubbing it in.
Man.
Oh, the prices are going up.
Yeah,
Hold
that
on.
didn't surprise me.
Hold on.
64.
Shut up. Hold on. Look, he's not even on Amazon anymore. Son of a bitch. You know, I thought for sure I would know when it dropped and I would make my way in Akihabara and get it at like Yellow Submarine or Amiyami or something, but it slipped in
You
under the
usually there
radar.
the weekend. That's a surprise.
Huh?
You usually go for a trip on the weekend, right?
I go on Friday. I don't go on Saturday or Sunday because it's a madhouse. I don't like being there on the weekend. But I didn't see it on Friday. So that's the thing. Ugh, man. It's definitely the best Hulk. 6-inch Hulk. Hope it delivers. Mr. Mom, you getting those?
What's that?
The 6-inch plus brand. The different Hulks that they're going to be putting out this year.
I that's another thing that I do want, but I have to be very cautious. But yes, I do like.
Yeah, right.
I do like what I see. Let's put it that way. I do like what I see.
Their Thor looks good too.
Mm-hmm.
He does. He does.
See, battle between that one and the Mezco one, but we'll see.
Yeah.
6-inch plus throwing some shade online at the Mezco Thor.
Yeah.
I don't think it's just the Mezco Thor. I think it was timed. You know, I don't know if it's timed, but I think there's also some shade indirectly at that Hasbro Maximum Thor.
Yeah.
Which is pretty bad.
What he said.
Avi, what's going on? Thanks for being here, man. Who was injured? Who are we talking about? Anybody? I don't know. Eric, what are you talking about? Look at that little handsome guy named Ian. This is KJ.
Kaiju, I think you got competition, man.
As a Lakers fan, I'm ready for Braun to be gone. Yeah, that dude sucks.
Oh my
Hey,
god!
you know
I
what,
can't
Jesus?
Say, I can't.
I'm in the same boat as you. You know, he's getting paid too much. You know, for I mean, he still performs. You know, good for his age, but it's Luka's time. You know, we need LeBron gone so we could sign someone else to play with Luka.
They traded Bronny, right?
They need to trade Bronny.
Didn't they trade Bronny?
No, he's still on the team.
Is he? What is he in the G League, or is he on the team?
He goes back and forth between both.
Yeah. To keep his dad happy.
You know what? I mean, Bronny is actually a fan favorite over here. People are rooting for that kid.
Okay. So we're talking about Jaylen Brown. I must be thinking of 2 years ago then. Yeah. Alpha Red, howdy. Thanks for being here. Appreciate that. Yeah, it sucks to be in Chicago. NASCAR. Anybody watch NASCAR?
I do not.
You know,
I do.
I love cars and I do love racing, and I've just never been able to get all that into NASCAR. So it's a lot of left turns.
I want all the plastic. Tyree Margis. Need that Xenomorph. Man, I'm so upset. What are you doing in AN? You want to make a trip in Akihabara?
I'll have to check because I'm not supposed to be on here at the moment. I kind of sneaked in here. Everybody's off, so I've got to go and buy a refrigerator and a washing machine and 5 air
Are you still moving?
Yeah.
So what happened? The place that you had, I don't mean to bring it up here, but the place that you had, it got sold underneath you?
Yeah, well, it's just because that it's you're basically on a wait. So you apply to the company, you send off the contract,
Yeah.
you hand over a deposit. But the thing is, it's not set in stone until the mortgage is cleared.
Yeah.
But the problem is that the mortgage that I wanted hadn't cleared before I applied, whereas someone else's had, and it was just
Your mortgage or your wife's mortgage or both?
my mortgage. So that was the thing, because my one takes longer than my wife's one. So my wife's one said cleared, but we said that we wanted just to wait for my one because it's under my name. And then that was it just went. And I mean, it's exactly the same house and it's pretty much the same size. It's a bit cheaper, but it's just that the other one had a massive living room, whereas this one has, the one I got now has bigger bedrooms, and they bring one bedroom downstairs. So it's kind of
okay.
Yeah, it sucks, but man, I just give it up, man. It's the most stressful thing ever buying a house here.
Yes, it is.
Well, man, like
Well,
doing it in your
the
country is one thing,
difference is
doing it in a foreign language is another thing, man. It's
the difference is that in Japan you have to get individual mortgages. You can't get a mortgage with your wife.
Really?
Ian gets a mortgage. His
Well,
wife gets a mortgage.
So it's
the
double
one
the
you
crazy.
have applied for one joint. You can do a joint if
It's
some-
very hard and it's very rare.
It's very hard, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So does that new place have a dedicated toy room? That's the important part.
Well, I mean, that was the actual room. Is the toy room that I'll get will be bigger than the.
But he
previous
wanted to
one.
display it in the living room when everybody came over. And your wife was like, make sure this is sold. I don't want that.
Yeah, that's the wife rule. I have the invisible line at the door to my office, and that's where it ends.
Well, your dogs go in.
Well, yeah. I just meant figures and stuff in here. Rest of the house, absolutely not.
Mr. Mom, you got your own room, right?
Yeah, when we redid my basement, I had my room used to be upstairs, and then when we found out that we were having my son, I moved everything out, and then we renovated my basement. So now my basement is like it's like a den for my daughter, like a playroom. But then I had a section built just for me. That's my space. So yeah,
Okay.
that's just for me.
Nice.
So
It's a
Yeah,
dream,
I saw the
man. It's a
video.
dream.
It looks
But yeah, I
really
try to keep everything condensed. Like you go to my house, you wouldn't even think there was any remnants or anything. And then when you go downstairs, then the sanity starts to.
It's a Ryan thing with the basements, right?
Yeah, it's just got to stay downstairs. Yeah, otherwise the house has just got to look normal. So,
Now, does your wife collect anything?
me? No, not
Yeah.
at all. No,
Nothing?
not at all. No.
Yeah.
No. She I mean, she's she doesn't get into that kind of stuff. I mean, she lets me get by enough with the stuff that I get a pass. So I just have to moderately I just, when stuff comes in, I just kind of sneak it in when I can. It's just gotta under the radar.
Yeah.
So
Put it in a grocery bag.
collector method.
I just gotta look sometimes. That's all. I just gotta look.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I paid for this 6 years ago.
dude, I mean, that is kind of true when it comes to some stuff.
It's
when you go
true.
to-
It's true.
I
People
mean,
don't understand that.
The excuse never works, especially when the things stack up and there's like 3 things that come, be it they're all been paid off for 2 years. It's kind of like it is gone. The money's gone. It just doesn't come in right away. So although that sounds like an excuse, that is relatively true to some extent,
true.
isn't it? Yeah.
112 guys don't normally understand that, but a lot of 16 people know. I mean, even statue guys, like you paid for that when you put in the
Obi-Wan
pre-order.
Kenobi defense there.
Yeah.
From a certain point of view.
Well, let's keep getting back to the chat. Anthony, thank you for being here. Half Gringo, hola. We'll get to the Mafex stuff. We'll get to it.
What are we going to talk
I'll
about when
Mafex.
Rogue shows up?
Let's talk about Mafex now then, okay? So for those who missed out on my little live thing, I did talk about this guy. He looks really good. The colors are good. The paint is really nice. I don't know why this isn't focusing. He's a great figure. I know he's not for everybody. I know a lot of people who have the first one are happy with that. And I know that there's people out there who don't have either, but they would prefer to have the OG, and I get that. But he is a nice figure. When I got this one, I asked about the Rogue because I already knew that the Rogue wasn't coming out because it wasn't announced, and there was some again, I had gone to the Metacom store, I don't know what, 2.5 weeks before. And again, with Metacom, it's like week to week. It really is. It's week to week. But apparently something changed. And I think Amiyami put out an email saying that Rogue had been delayed until the end of the month. And then I went, when I got this guy, I asked about the Rogue, and the person told me that it's coming out next week. So this coming Saturday. Hallelujah. So hopefully I'll have it in hand on Friday. If I get it, I don't think you'll miss it. I think everybody will be posting about it, talking about it, that it finally released. But yeah, so that's the status. I think the Superman and the Rogue are probably going to be coming out on Saturday. I neglected to ask about the Superman. I just figured that it got pushed back a week with Rogue. But this past Saturday was the Wacky Racers Mean Machine, the Aquaman, and what was the other one? And the Rogue, the Gambit. Sorry, the Gambit. So there were 3 this past week, and Rogue is scheduled for next week, Saturday. So that's the status on that. Metacom's a pain in the ass. That's just what they do. And Ian and I found out that the person who's basically in charge of Mafex is a lady. I didn't know that. So it's not John Mafex.
It's Jane Mafex.
Jane Mafex. So that was pretty interesting. And we further heard that the Mafex line is sort of like a pet project that is only in existence because one of the original guys that was around, when Metacom was kind of launching into who they are right now, with like the real action hero stuff and the bear bricks and stuff like that, he wanted to do it. And so this was like, okay, man, you've been here since the get-go. We appreciate that you've been an integral part of the team. We'll let you do this. He's still there. So who knows what happens when he leaves, if they drop the Mafex line entirely, who knows? But it's not a priority for them.
Apparently it's not a big money maker, right? They don't make money from it. It's just a case of, I think that's what said. It wasn't a big money maker for them. It's just kind of a pet project.
It's a pet project. Yeah. And it's basically like a thank you to this guy who's been with them since like day one. And he wanted to do it, and they're like, okay, we'll let you do it.
That's a pretty large. It's a pretty large thank you to let the guy do it. It's a pretty big deal.
Yeah. But I mean, imagine if they got behind this line and they pushed it. You know what I mean? Imagine if they sought out other markets. Because we've talked about it before. Hasbro controls most markets, but that's for prices under $80. Mafex could absolutely go into other markets at the price point over $80 because that's what their price point is right now. Like, you don't have to bump it up at all. Like, it is what it is. If they went into other markets, I mean, they do really, really well. But again, it's like Ian was just saying, it's a pet project. It's not something that they even care about, which is amazing. Imagine if they cared about this line.
Jeez.
Imagine what we could get. Unbelievable. No one cares for the Winter Olympics. Yeah. So I thought Bret Hart didn't have anything to do with the WWE. I thought he hated Vince McMahon.
He did.
No, they made up.
Well,
I thought they made up and then they split again.
Well, that doesn't prevent him from still going to signings and making money. So it's never gonna, prevent that.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. It's there was a funny story because there was a guy who was in front of me, my friend who was waiting, who got a bunch of stuff, wanted to get signed. He had like action figures and stuff like that. And he went and got a bunch of things autographed, and then I had a belt I got signed. And I don't know, for those who are wrestling fans, like, he hates Bill Goldberg because he credits
Yeah, I was
Goldberg
about to
for
say.
ruining his, he suffered a concussion under his carelessness. And I was standing there, and the guy was getting I think it was Beckett, who's doing like an authentication, like putting, like, you could pay to get, like, get your stuff authenticated with like a sticker or whatnot. And I was looking at his stuff, and on one of the figures, and I was like, yo, I have a picture of it on my phone. I'll actually send it to you, Kaju, like on the side, I'd find it. But he asked Brett if he would do it, and Brett actually wrote F Bill Goldberg, and he signed it Bret Hart. And I'm like, I was like, yo, can I get a picture of this? Because like, no one will believe this. He goes, yeah, here you go. And like, he wrote F, like, he didn't spell it out, but like, he said he'll do it from time to time if like he's not like around. But like, he asked him, because he had like 7 or 8 things signed, and he wrote F Bill Goldberg, and he wrote Bret Hart. I'm like, that is so, I had to take a picture of it on my phone. I was like, so epic. I loved it. That was so great.
Well, next time you go and you see him, you'll have to bring something like
Well, the
that.
other thing, apparently, there's a video that he also doesn't like Shawn Michaels either. I know they had a lot of beef, and there was actually a video. And the problem is with these things on TikTok, you don't know how old things are. But there was him signing like a Funko or something like that, and Shawn Michaels had signed it, and he refused to sign it. He looked at it, he goes, "Yeah, I'm not signing this, sorry," and he declined to sign it. I'm like, damn, he's committed. We'll say that he's committed.
Well, the crazy thing is, like, I remember, like, they all made up with Brett. I even remember Goldberg and him were cool.
Yeah, they all like make up, and then they all, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just all a bunch of politics and drama and stuff like that. And it's just
Well, he said that Shawn Michaels and Vince McMahon had a relationship.
Yes. Yes.
His boy toy.
Yeah, his boy. Like, he literally thought, like,
and
Vince,
I remember, that somebody put a shirt in front of Tom Brady. I think it was a Tom Brady shirt, but it might have been an Eli Manning shirt. But either way, it was signed by Eli Manning. I think it was a Tom Brady shirt. Like, they would just put shirts in front of him.
They have a really great relationship where they poke at each other.
Oh yeah. But he wrote like F Eli Manning. Right?
Exactly. Or Eli, because Eli Manning wrote something about like the Super Bowl, because like he beat him once in the Super Bowl, whatever it was.
Beat him twice.
Yeah, twice. But like, they have a really good camaraderie where they bust each other's balls. So that's really funny.
Yeah.
I like those Manning brothers. They're funny guys.
Yeah.
They are.
All right, let's keep going through. Is there not an online order for in-store pickup there? I mean, the window passed a long time ago, and when the figure came out, nobody was expecting it to be as nice as it was. So the window was already closed. So everybody started scrambling, where do we get it? That sort of thing. The G150 host. What's going on, man? Colossus. I'm not so optimistic about 6-inch plus coming out this year. Well, that Gladiator Hulk is scheduled for what? March? April?
It was Q2, right?
Yeah. And I mean, 6-inch plus, they said, like, these are the figures that are coming out in 2026. They didn't say we're going to announce them or whatever. Like, they're coming out. So
yeah,
I don't know. Give it until June to see when solicitations go up, and then anything after June is
I mean,
it's pot luck. But
it's Q2 for both the Hulk and the Throne, of course.
Throne.
Pass on that Throne, man. Pass on that Throne.
I couldn't.
I regret not
grab one.
I regret not ordering it. But we'll see if there's extras once they drop.
Ian and I were talking. Who needs the Throne? With the way that Hulk looks posed, why would you put him on a throne?
Well, it's just canon to the comics. So.
You can take him off the throne, though, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, why? The throne takes up space, and it's a lot of money. So why would you even bother with? Because you'd never have him on it. That's the point.
Well, I mean,
he's so well articulated.
If someone were to want to recreate like scenes from the comics, because that throne is from the comics.
Be good for pictures.
Yeah, good for pictures
both
too.
Of you. Get out of here. Come on.
Hey, I don't want to hear it. Once that throne releases, I'm gonna see Kaiju. Oh, I have like 10 of them on Amazon now.
Oh, I do. Yeah. I do have some pre-order, but I'm not gonna pay them.
you do? Oh, okay. Actually, I'm gonna have.
But I'm not gonna pay them. I'm not gonna pay them.
I'm gonna need to hit you up for a throwing down.
Yeah. Did you see what LeBron said about Israel when he was asked about that? Man, what a space cadet.
I didn't hear, but he says a lot of things, and
he says a lot of stupid things. Remember when he got asked about the autobiography of Malcolm X? Remember that?
Oh yeah, and then
because he always read a book and it was always page one.
It's always page one.
And someone asked him, "What do you think about this book?" He's like pulling shit out of his ass. It was like AOC answering about Taiwan. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Antonio exists. Thank you very much for the $2 super chat. Any news on Final Swing? Still late March. I would say late March is probably the earliest you'll get it. I'm planning on going to the Metacom store today and having a look and seeing what's around. I'll ask depending on who's there, what's going on with stuff. But if it's not in the store now, I wouldn't expect it to come out in March at all. It's possible, but I wouldn't expect it. So we'll see. Blue Tattoo, what's going on? What's going on, man? Thanks for being here. Loco Lou is here. What's going on? What's popping?
Hey, Lou.
Another OG16 dude who's seen the light. Figures only allowed in office or man cave. Well, I mean, considering what your wife lets you put in your bedroom, that's kind of...
He does get a lot more leeway than the rest of us, that's for sure.
It's my house. I do what I want. Famous last words, man. Famous last words. How are you sneaking in any 1/6 box? It's easy.
What's that over there?
Right? Just put it under your shirt.
Yeah, right.
Moose is here. Moose, what's going on? So what about the new Gamerverse figure reveal? Weren't you going to tell us this month? I was, and I've said before that I don't want to bite the hand that feeds me. And if they're saying that it's way too early to say it, then I'm gonna hold off. Look at Ian smiling. It'll probably be next month. It'll probably be in March, most likely. So apologies.
I'll tell you if you give him a Hot Toy Xeno.
What is that?
They'll tell you if you give him a Hot Toy Xeno.
Yeah. If you give me a Hot Toy Xenomorph, I'll tell you the next 2 figures. Bet. No problem. Going to Japan in a few months, and I got a dumb question. You can actually buy figures from Metacom store? Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's the best place to get like the older stuff, because the things will sell out in regular stores, but they'll still have it in the Metacom store. So it's like a good backup. You don't want to go there until you've checked the other stores, because the Metacom store is always the highest price. Yeah. But generally speaking. To answer your question from the last stream, Gambit's energy powers were orange yellow in the original X-Men cartoon. Even these colors are accurate to his look in the cartoon minus the jacket. Yeah.
Wow.
That was mentioned in the comments. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I honestly cannot remember them being yellow, but it's been a while since I've watched it.
Yeah, we're all old, man. We're all old. There's also plenty of Gambit trading cards from the 90s, having with the blue armor, the reddish brown jacket, and the yellow power effects. I'm sure this is where Mafex got this colorway from.
Yeah, I mean, I think the colors look great, especially for like a 90s comic style. I just honestly couldn't remember the yellow kinetic effects.
Yeah, and again, today's a holiday in Japan, so if you're expecting stuff to come out or be shipped on Monday, it's not going to happen. Stuff's probably not going to go out until tomorrow at the earliest. So Nin just checked. It shows the end of March now for the Superman. Okay, so I guess they pushed that back even more. Metacom, man. Ridiculous. Sneaky bought an MMS 1/4. What's the 1/4?
Superman. The Brandon Routh version.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. This dude, I think Moose is on a mission to buy every MMS figure ever released.
Right. Yeah. He got. Did you, Moose? You got Dutch recently too, right? I think Dutch and Billy from Predator.
Imagine if Mafex cared enough to give us a comic Hulk. I'm sure they will. Again, like this year and next year, I think you're going to be seeing a lot of Hulks and a lot of Dooms. So, you know, just got to be patient. Mafex Turtles? No, not in the Japanese market.
I mean, it would be nice to see what they would.
It would be nice
if they were to have that license. What they would do with it.
Yeah, good point, Mr. Mom. He's committed. I respect that.
Which point? I don't even know. I made a few of them, but I'm not sure which ones were actually
Probably
valid.
on you. You're committed to certain things, maybe.
Who knows? I don't even know. My opinion changes. My opinion changes daily, so I'll take what I say with
I don't know how to pronounce this, but I will say hello. Jason gifted 5 Kaiju Daddy channel memberships. Thank you very much, sir.
Sure.
Can you read them off?
Let me go find them. I forgot to go look. Just Willcat 31, G-Man 880, Raiden 9713, the Toy Vox 8455.
Is that 4 or 5?
And Gaming Mafia.
Gaming Mafia. Thank you very much, man.
Sure.
Moose Dream shooting a hello to Mr. Mom. I don't understand why these aren't working again.
They're sporadic at best. Yeah.
Yeah. Ninjas got to the kaiju. The SHF ones, yeah. All right, let's get into some toy news. All right, let's do that. So first off, give me a second here. So we'll start off. This is the American Dream Mall. Look at that. I could have just referenced this, and I could have told you guys what the name was. This was day one. This was a little bit after midnight, and there were already a lot of people. And there's a video that somebody did of like the line wrapping all around that parking lot. It's wild. So there were thousands of people there at this event trying to get that exclusive Goku. And, you know, I was telling Al, and I was telling everybody, but mostly Al, how these people, there's people who are adamant that this Goku is going to be put up on P Bandai afterwards. It's not. This is it. This is your only chance to get it. It's not going up afterwards. Trust me on that. So if you want the figure, you don't want to pay scalper prices, you're going to have to go and wait in line. If time is money for you and you don't want to go and wait in the line, then pay the scalper prices. But either way, this is it. It's not going up on P Bandai. It's not going to be available at the Tamashii Nation store. So just, trust me on this. It's not.
How long is this pop-up for? You said.
I think it's over now.
Oh, it is, but what was it, like a day or two? Or
I think it was like a 3-day thing. I think it started Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
I don't know about this pop-up, but there's one, like, I read that on one someone waited 15 hours. And then and then there was like people there's someone that said they'd waited. There's a guy who waited with his kid for like 5 hours and got to the front, and then they'd sold out just before.
Holy crap!
Yeah, hell no.
It's rough. It's rough. Ian got his.
Is the second lottery only Japan, or is that everywhere?
Yeah. So let me break it all down. So there was the event. And before the event, I had already asked the people at Tamashii Nations. I said, is this the only place to get it? Because just looking at the figure for the event, it looked really good. Now, getting the tickets for the event, you had to win a lottery. You had to win a lottery to the event, and you had to win a lottery just to buy the figure. So you had to win 2 lotteries at the first exclusive Dragon Ball event here in Tokyo just to be able to get it. Ian and I know a guy who got it. He was very lucky, but, you know, I tried to enter to get tickets. I couldn't get them.
Well, the guy who got it, the guy we know who got it, didn't even get it through the lottery. He failed.
No. Well, maybe you don't know the other guy. I thought you did. But one guy he won both lotteries.
So yeah, he got one for the other guy, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Maybe.
So
yeah. So it was. Are we talking about what? Rock?
Just so Rock didn't get it.
No, he got a copy. He got the copy I had.
I don't know.
So Mr. Lee had it.
He got one from his friend. What's his name? 80 something reviews or whatever it is.
86 reviews. So 86 reviews won the lottery and won the second lottery.
Yeah. Okay.
But he could only buy one, I thought. And Rock, when Mr. Lee, when I met Mr. Lee, he gave me the figure to mess around with, and then I passed it on to Rock, and then he did his review with the same figure.
Yeah.
And then the event was like that weekend, and people started getting it. And right after that, they announced the first lottery for Japan. And those people who won that lottery, you were going to be able to get the figure right away. I think February or March. I don't even remember. But then after that, it was announced like the American tour, and then the Japanese one that went up for sale. And when the Japanese one sold out, it sold out in 30 minutes. After that, whatever was left because people didn't pay, those remnant figures that they kind of allocated to be made that people didn't pay for, those figures are now part of like the third lottery, which I think it's still open, isn't it, Ian?
Yeah, it's until the end of March.
Okay, till the end of March, you can put in for it, but you can't put in for it if you've already purchased the figures. So you can't make a new account because it checks your IP, and it checks your address, and it checks your payment method. So if any of those match, they can technically cancel your purchase as well. So you don't want to screw around with that. But that's it. Like that's the end of it.
Is that true?
What?
The IP thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
I asked.
I hope I still get the 2 I won before. Okay.
Because I was like, well, if I buy the figures and then I try to put in for like the lottery, can I do that? And they were like, no. So normally they only do it with high volume purchases, but because this one is a very high demand purchase, they're doing the same thing. So normally it wouldn't trigger until you bought
lottery, though, right?
Something.
You can go in for one lottery buy though, right?
No.
You haven't won anything yet though.
Oh, me personally?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could. I have already.
Okay.
I put in for it. But the point is, this is it. So, you know, if you have Dragon Ball collector friends, listen, man, we've talked to Bandai. There's not going to be any more. Unless some miracle happens and they've totally changed their plans. That's it. So, you know, act accordingly. If you really want this figure, go. And I was showing Al, some dude, I was just being, you know, it's not coming out. And this dude was like, I don't know anything, and he'll bet me $100 that it'll come out on P Bandai by April. And so I told him, bet. Like, I just screenshotted your comment. Bet. I'll take that $100. No problem.
Easy money.
Easy money. That's what I told him. Easy money, bro. Easy money. It's like, all right, whatever. But the figure is awesome. It's a great looking figure. If you love Dragon Ball, it's a must. If you're passively into Dragon Ball, I'd say it would be a great figure to add to your collection. But the American Dream Mall, that was chaos. People were lined up. There were thousands and thousands of people there, before it opened. It's a tough situation. So, really hot. So let me stop with that. I got another one. So this is the Reddit. People are getting it.
Valentine's gift from the wife. That's impressive.
Like this guy got 2. Look at this group. They're lucky nobody killed them.
Oh, sheesh.
It's like a
Man,
pentagon
that guy
right
who
there.
got you one, I bet he's regretting his decision.
What is it? The guy who got it for me?
The guy who got it for you, he could sell it for like $500.
Well, he's a good dude, and he thanked me for grabbing figures for the group. And he said if he could get one for me, he would, and then he did with his wife. And so that's how I know that I have one for those Kaijulicious channel members. Very, very appreciative. But yeah, this is going for what, like $400 to $500 on eBay?
Easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
The numbers will drop. The numbers will drop as more come out. The Japanese haven't gotten theirs. We won't get ours until what, September? Is that the date, Ian?
Which ones?
The ones that in the first wave, like those figures that are coming out.
Yeah, it's like
the ones you
September.
bought. When are they coming out?
I think it's September. Yeah, it's something like that. Because then the second batch don't come out till later. So
And the next batch is the month later. It's October.
like a month later. Yeah.
So, he's a beautiful figure. He's a really nice figure. But I would say most of the people after this are probably just scalpers. So, the prices will come down as more hit the market and as people kind of tire of it. So, and again, it's like me with the Xenomorph. Yeah, I'd like to have it, but there's always something else. There's always another thing, a new shiny thing. Just understand that. Act accordingly. There's always going to be something new. There's always going to be some new shiny toy to grab your attention. You'll grab this, you'll go crazy for it. It'll go on your shelf. You'll look at it for a couple of days, couple weeks, and then it's just another figure.
Yeah, don't get sucked into that hype.
No.
Because if you're into collecting, like Kaiju's saying, there's always going to be something else that'll grab your attention next. I know Al and I were talking, going, maybe we'll go wait for it, but truth is, I'm not waiting 15 hours for just about anything.
Right, same. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure, Santa Anita Mall isn't as big as, this American Dream Mall, but it's probably one of the busier malls near Jason and I. So I'm sure it'll be almost just as crazy, if anything. But yeah, I don't camp out for anything anymore. It's just too much.
Those days are over, man.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, Moose, I don't know why it doesn't. For some reason, it doesn't work on my channel. I don't know if it's like a Japanese thing or something. I don't know, because the Japanese YouTube has different rules and stuff than the American one. So I don't know if this is something that's different. But like at one point, right, Al, it was working.
Yeah, there was one stream where it just started working, and now it
just started working.
What, the milestone shot thing?
Yeah. Like it only
No,
shows.
you told me when we were off stream before that you were blocking Moose intentionally. It was just him. It wasn't. It was working fine. You say you just changed it for him.
If the jacket was DACA, I would 100% get the new Gambit. Yeah, that's all right. I mean, everybody collects based on different things.
I mean, Ian and I were talking about if we do get that new Gambit, swapping the coats with the first colorway, because I think that light brown would look good on that Gambit too.
Yeah. So Slancha, evening again. Thanks for being here. Do you happen to have any secret knowledge about Kyoto's potential release schedule? Not really. I know a couple things, but I don't know anything about the Claymore stuff. Sorry. Got Dutch Billy John Matrix Commando for $40. Wow. What up, Legs? Thanks for being here. Yeah, so in that event, man, this is what kills me. So people were cutting lines, man. They were holding spots for their friends. People were showing up. You can't do that.
That's an ass kicking out here.
You can't do that. People are gonna get shot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the audacity to think that you can just let people come into a line on a limited edition figure drop or limited edition any drop where there's people who've been waiting hours and hours and hours behind you, and then you're just going to have people come in last minute to scoop up more for you, man. I'd be throwing fists. Seriously.
Yeah, I wasn't kidding. Out here, yeah, that's an ass kicking.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's insane. 15-minute drive away, but not worth waiting 12 hours.
Mm-hmm.
How many hours are you going to sleep? Just sleep in line. Problem solved. Communal sleepover. I thought the 5-hour wait in line I did on the first day of the event at Woodfield was bad. Yeah, the future ones are just going to keep accumulating and growing and getting more wild. But, hopefully like these things scare some people away as well. But you're always going to have to go up against the scalpers. The scalpers are always going to be out in droves. Like in Japan, the scalpers are all Chinese. So like they bring their grandmothers, just like Hot Toys over in Hong Kong. They have all their families showing up. Like the Pokemon cards, right? The Pokemon cards at McDonald's. People were going nuts.
The Toys Wonderland grandmas.
Yeah.
And when he was like sneaker drops back in the day, and he's just like half the line are just like elderly Chinese men. It's like so weird.
Oh, over there in Japan?
Anywhere. Infernal Tobias, greetings all. I have a question. So if the SH Figure Arts Gamerverse lines expands past Marvel versus Capcom, would that mean that Marvel Tokon, am I pronouncing that right? Tokon? Would be a contender for figures? I don't know. It would really, we can't get ahead of ourselves on this. They're only 3 figures in, but I think if everything sells well, they are aware of the issues that people have with the figures, with the abs, with the waist. So if they address that and they fix that, I think that this line could go really deep. But they're gonna have to fix that.
I mean, my 2 cents on that is we still haven't seen Marvel Rivals figures other than the blockies so far, and that's a really huge game. That game got popular so fast in the little time it's been out. So, Tokon's not even out yet. So, I'd say, my personal opinion, I think we get Rivals first, and then maybe Tokon. But again, it depends on the popularity of that game. I mean, it's pretty hyped right now, and the designs are nice. Both share like a very anime inspired look and design. So I think they would sell well if they actually came out with figures.
I have no interest in that line. This is the Dragon Ball, but I don't understand why you would make something that limited that you have to win twice just for the opportunity to buy it. Yeah, this was just at one event, and the figure was made for the event. And Tamashii, because they were making it for the event, they just make it available, you know, to the general public, but it's in smaller quantities. Like I read someone else saying that they're making millions of these. They are not making millions of these. Like come on. These are limited, you know. So
be nice if they went the Mafex exclusive route, but
right? Like let's make it an exclusive. But you know, we'll just make it available to everybody a couple days later, to the point where it's now half price everywhere else within. Don't get me wrong, half price stormtroopers are awesome. Half price stormtroopers are awesome. Army building every day.
Just not when you had to wait in line so long.
Not when you had to wait in line.
Yeah.
Again and again and again and again. Yeah, that's not cool. Hard to know when to catch these streams. Yeah, it just depends on my schedule. I apologize. I'd like to make them a little bit more consistent, but I try to have it either Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. And then it seems like maybe doing something on a Saturday morning, or even a Sunday morning might be good, because it allows people in other time zones, like Europe, for example, to actually join in on a live stream that normally they miss. So I might try to do that as well, moving forward. 78 is here. What's going on? All right. I think we've talked enough about that. We'll get back into figure arts. No, we'll talk about it now then, I guess. I want to get right into the other thing, but all right. So figure arts, there was some news from galacticfigures.com saying that SH Figure Arts was going to be able to sell their Star Wars stuff in America. Now, I just put out a stream. Not a stream. Well, yeah, a stream, a video, talking about how Hasbro controls the market. And Hasbro has control over North America, over the United States. They are not going to allow Tamashii Nations to sell figure arts Star Wars over there.
No way.
It's not going to happen. Whoever reached out, why would you reach out to Disney? Right? For confirmation. You don't reach out to Disney. You reach out to Hasbro. You reach out to Bandai for confirmation. Why are you reaching out to Disney? But, you know, take it with a massive grain of salt. Hasbro is not going to relinquish their grip over the American market to allow this to come in. They're not. Now,
why would they?
Why would they? What's in it for them?
Nothing.
Now, they are making the model kit, because it's a model kit. That's going to be available. You can get the model kit. You can get the model kit from Tamashii Nations, but you're not going to be able to get the other ones. You're not going to be able to get the figure arts. It's not going to happen. I don't know why they would reach out to Disney about that. It's weird. You guys have any thoughts on this? Ian?
No.
I mean, I guess just what we
I don't know.
about.
I have no. You know more, but I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, I guess just what we talked about last time on the last stream. You know, I mean, it'll be nice for them to officially be able to sell it in the U.S. market, but like I said, you know, Hasbro is king over here, and pretty much all over the world, apparently. So I could see why they wouldn't want that competition officially here in the U.S., where, as much as we, talk bad about Hasbro or, make fun of them, they're still, basically the biggest toy company out there, or one of the biggest ones.
At least in America, they're the biggest one.
Yeah, in America, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Figure Arts sells Dragon Ball in America. They sell, the Mario stuff. They sell a lot of things. And for a time, they were selling Marvel, but it had to be like a deluxe. It had to be at the higher price point. But they've never been allowed to sell Star Wars. And one of the things that was written in that Galactic Figures post was that these will be sold at like specialty stores. Well, they're already sold at specialty stores at a markup. They're already sold there. Being sold at a specialty store just means the specialty store imported it. Like that's not breaking news. It's been happening.
What's the? I mean, so how did the movie realization figures work? Because they're Star Wars and they went to exclusive. US
yeah, but they're not competing with the Black Series. Is the point? They're a different scale, and they're a blend of something. They're not competing for the sales of Hasbro's Black Series. These are the same scale, the same characters.
Yeah. So it's not just the IP; it's the actual.
No, but Hasbro controls like certain things, and if they're like, okay, you can bring that in, then they'll bring it in because it's no competition for Hasbro. Lego sells Star Wars stuff too, but that's not a competition. Those little figures are not competition for Hasbro.
No.
So why do you think Disney said that, or do you think that's just they've got mixed up?
Well, I think somebody was just confused. Maybe confused about something. Maybe, like I just said, maybe
use the model kit.
Maybe it was the model kit. I don't know. But making a comment that these will be sold in specialty stores. Well, again, they're already sold in specialty stores.
Yeah.
Where's the breaking news there? So, for people getting their hopes up, don't. You're gonna have to continue to get your figures the same way you've been getting them, which is through the import sites. So.
There must be quite a few people into that because that's why I was just looking at my Instagram because people actually messaged me about that 5 days ago.
About what this?
About this, yeah. It was just like people who I've known from the Star Wars stuff, the Star Wars community in the US. They shared it in different groups and they sent it directly to me, and I was just like, I have no idea. Like, good for you. I don't really click them, so
yeah,
I don't really know.
Yeah. Now, Ian saw the Mario stuff in store the other day, right?
Yeah, it's just in regular stores, but everywhere.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. It's cool. They had the set. The set's pretty cool with the the walls and the pipes and the mushrooms and stuff. It's cool.
Yeah. Best fastest place to order the Zack Snyder Justice League Superman 273. It's going to be the overpriced BBTS. Al, Jason, you guys want to tackle that?
It depends on.
Let me see.
It depends on tariff. I wasn't looking at that one yet, but lately BBTS has evened out a bit because if you take the tariff out of it, and I know everyone's getting excited thinking the tariffs are gone, but that's not exactly true either. But Minden's usually a little more expensive.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. Yeah, I mean, we really don't know. I mean, especially with all this tariff back and forth stuff. So honestly, if you're just going to buy one figure, your Big Bad might not be a bad option, factoring, you're only paying $4 for shipping. But I would just, check import sites and try to get a shipping quote. I know most don't really give you a quote until after you place the order, so it might be a little bit hard. But what's that retail, the Japanese retail price on this? It's about like $95, right, after conversion.
I don't know. Has the price been announced? Oh, we're talking about the. Sorry, I'm talking about the figure art.
Superman.
We're talking about the Superman. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe about that 90, 93.
Yeah,
something like that.
Something like that. So yeah, I mean, it might be a wash if you just order from BBTS, because I doubt you'll pay with the shipping prices right now and plus tariffs. You'll probably be paying about $30 for one figure, maybe more.
Yeah, at Genki right now it's $74.84, which is pretty good, but you're still going to have to pay shipping. Usually it's better cost for shipping if you buy them in pairs.
Mm-hmm.
And then tariff. So by the time you get done, it just depends. If you can buy two, it's a better deal. But if you're just buying one, like Al was saying, probably safer at BBTS. But I'd always encourage everybody to compare and contrast. You know, if you can find a place that offers the shipping prices up front, just run it through the system until you get to the end and then see what it'd be there and at BBTS or Entertainment Earth if they've got them. You can do well if you play the game a bit, look for some coupons, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to take this moment. There's 96 people watching. If you're watching, if you're enjoying the back and forth, if you're enjoying the talk about the figures, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please do so. Helps the channel. Appreciate it very much. So keep going through. If Tamashii Nations New York gets this, that's awesome. We're talking about the figure arts. I mean, it would be awesome, but don't count on it. I don't see it happening at all. So it'd be great. It would be great, but I don't see it happening. Hard to get excited for this kind of stuff when I just unboxed a $30 Storm Arena Yujiro. Those storms are great. They're awesome. All right. You guys get your Mezco Doom. Let's go down. Ian, are you getting the Mezco Doom?
No.
Nope.
Who?
Okay.
But
That was easy.
Jason, you've
This might
already
be a
got
quick
it.
game.
I already have him, and if I didn't, I would definitely pick him up. He's a fantastic figure. Really, really good figure.
I mean,
Al, you've already got it, right?
I can get it. It's on Medicaid for retail here. Like, I mean, I
already have it. I did pre-order 2 more just in case because, you know, you never know. Especially since Entertainment Earth did have it up for a bit at the original $155 price, so I was able to lock 2 in at that price.
Oh, you know, son of a gun!
No NRDs. I mean, yeah. I mean, I might be creating a pretty expensive Doombot army, but we'll see. You know, I mean,
that would be a very expensive Doombot.
It'll rival my Sentinels.
Right, yeah.
It would be a great Doombot army, though. That metal armor is killer.
It's real metal, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
totally heavy figure.
cast. And this figure was actually designed by the 4 Horsemen. Not a lot of people know that.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Mr. Mom, are you in on this?
You know, I gotta say, I normally wasn't because I do have a couple Mezco figures. Mezco is not my go-to, I will say. I have, what do I have? I have Mezco Spider-Man, Doc Ock, the Joker, the comic classic Joker. I saw this one. I've been kind of, it's weird. Doom is not normally a character that I really kind of cared much about, honestly. And it has nothing to do with like the new Doomsday movie. But like when it comes to like me, it's weird. Because I do a lot of drawing on the side, and I've been drawing, kind of venturing outside my comfort zone of stuff I normally like, and I've been doing a lot of Doom sketches, and like I've been getting into Doom recently, like just more. And like, for example, like the Hot Toys comic Doom, I'm so upset I passed on that. Like I really am, because I really want that Doom, like the comic book version. And I see this now, and I'm like, I'm really trying to resist the urge, but this is something I could see myself getting this.
As 1/12 figures go, it's high up at the top.
It's just I personally love, like, Doom's a character that there's a lot of incarnations visually, like different takes. I feel like there's no perfect version. Like his mask a little different, the way his outfit is. I like the classic comic more style versions of him. That's why the Hot Toys version that came out, I wanted that one versus I know a lot of people are waiting to find out what happens with like the new Robert Downey version of Doom, which I really don't care much about. Like this just looks so pure comic classic. I do like this a lot. I could see myself like grabbing. I can see myself pre-ordering this one 100%.
But you haven't yet.
No, I have not yet. No, I have not yet.
Yeah.
What am I waiting for? I don't know. I'm making up excuses not to do it, to be honest with you. I'm being really honest.
Just do it on Entertainment Earth. No NRD. If you decide you don't want it, you could just easily cancel.
Yeah, because Big Bad is usually where I go, but like you said, with the entertainment not having to do like an NRD on it, that's probably just
and it's free shipping.
Yeah, that's definitely it allows me to cop out. You know, it allows me to tap dance out of it if I have to. So with no regrets.
Yeah. With again, BBTS is usually my go-to for domestic as well, but lately with Mezco's. Because BBTS requires the NRD, so might as well do Entertainment Earth.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. Very good point. I don't buy enough from. I don't get enough from Entertainment. Honestly, they're like I said, I do a lot. I do 112, but Entertainment usually is not my go-to. Which I don't mean anything by it. It's just it's not usually on the radar, and it's something that's definitely under. It's a source that I don't take advantage of enough, to be honest, with this kind of stuff.
Yeah, they make it easy to pre-order and step out later with no penalty. So I use them more than I would otherwise.
Yeah, I've got Entertainment. I've actually grabbed a couple Mondos from that they got back in stock, like X-Men Mondo 6 scales. They had like a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Wolverine when he was like in his what do you call it? His civilian attire with like the jacket, the plaid, and all that stuff. I grabbed that. Yeah, I got that from Entertainment like 2 months ago that they had a restock on that. I grabbed that.
Nice.
Dang, I did not see that.
Yeah.
What up, Lord of Boston? Thank you for being here.
Hey, since he's here, Lord of Boston, Brooklyn, I just want to point out I always read his messages in Cobra Commander's voice. I just want to point that. So, Cobra Commander Starscream, Chris Latta. I always read his posts in those voices, in that voice. I don't know why. Just wanted to say that.
I don't know why either. That's weird. Got my Mezco Doom pre-ordered in my local shop. Missed out on the first wave and super pumped. When did the Fantastic Four figures come out?
Was it 23? I think.
You think we might get them again?
I mean, at this point, seems like Mezco is digging into their backlog for reissues. Yeah. So, I mean, right now, Big Bad Toy Store put up the Power Rangers set again. It is $100 more than retail, the original retail price, but they're back.
Yeah, that's a set that I would probably go after. Is that Fantastic Four set? If they brought that back up.
Yeah, it's a great set.
It's so good.
Who
had that? $400? Yeah,
it was like 400. It was like 400. But who had it? This going back like obviously I don't know, it was obviously last year, early last year. Pop Culture had it over in Australia.
Yeah.
And they had it on clearance though. They had it like a good discount.
They have a lot of stuff on clearance. It's crazy.
Yeah, they really did.
But that was one of those though. Like I just didn't have I didn't have the money to spend. But they had it for like, dude, out the door. It was a stupid deal. Like because they were just trying to get rid of inventory. It was a stupid deal. Like I don't want to make up the number to sound so ridiculous. It was probably close to like half off of what they were just trying to deplete shit. Is it just to get stuff out? And it was a stupid deal. I just didn't have the money to get it at the time because I was just tied up in a lot of other things. But that set is something that I would definitely jump on that if they brought that back.
Their shipping kills me a bit, but they do have a bunch of good stuff.
Yeah, and the fact that they're the last line of defense. Just you got to have patience. Patience is just patience. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
So Bones wants to see some of your artwork. Bones is our local regular artist. He does some.
I have my portfolio in
sketches
the
of me.
other room. I got some sketches. I can show you some stuff. I'm doodling in my bed, but I have my other book. I'll pause my screen. I'll go get my other book. I'll show you some stuff that I did. I did some '89 Joker stuff, some Batman stuff. I'm just working on a whole bunch of different things at the same time. I'm scattered.
Well, we're gonna move into hot toys in a moment, so we'll keep you busy with that.
Yeah, I think that's why I'm here. I know I've been silent. I'm sorry. I'm letting you got the 12 scale guys talk and do your thing. So I've been in the background.
All right, let me pull up. I have this stuff all set, but of course, like, you know, once you do, it disappears. Let me pull it up. So I'm dealing with allergies. What about you, Ian? You dealing with allergies here?
I don't have allergies, man. I'm not a pussy.
What'd you say? You're not a pussy?
Apparently comes with time, right? They say that everyone gets it.
All right. So who's getting this Jack Sparrow? This is a 2.0, right? They already came out with this one back in the day.
This one looks pretty good.
I pre-ordered it. So
already? Yeah.
Yeah. That was. Yeah.
What's the retail on it? 300 or something like that?
It was 300, depending on where. it's 299. I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what's around his neck? What are those? Thumbs? Toes?
Something like that. Yeah. I have a thing.
I remember the movie.
Yeah, Jack Sparrow's he's a character that I collect all sparrows if I can. So I mean, he was, I had to get him.
Which movie is this one from?
On Strange Tides or something?
Second movie, yeah.
A second one.
Dead Man's Chest.
Dead Man's Chest.
Yeah, I missed out on the first one. Since I'm so limited on space, I would get that first one if I could. But
the first one of this?
No.
He means the one from last year. The one from
the DX from last year.
Yeah.
That deluxe one. Yeah, they've released what, like 5 or 6 Sparrows at this point now, right? With this one, it's up there.
It's been quite a few.
Yeah, like that. 4 or 5.
Like the 2 original DXs. Was it the DX? Yeah, there was 2 DXs. There was the Artisan, and there was a couple non-DXs that they did.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh yeah, the Artisan too. Yeah, that's right.
Yes, the Artisan. Last year. Yes.
Yeah, he looks good. I'll probably grab him. It's just the one version, which is good. The
only thing about that, though, the Jack Sparrow, which kind of I know ticked a lot of people off, is that if you look at the promo photos, I mean, he's priced good. It's just I know you talked about it earlier, I think with the Hulk, but he was shown with a throne, and there's no throne with Jack Sparrow, but he's shown on a throne in the promo pictures, sitting.
Oh
on a throne.
Yeah.
And it's they're not showing, and Hot Toys did that, it's that does get me with Hot Toys in their promo photos sometimes, and they'll show that, and then it's okay. I mean, granted, would I have them posed on that? I understand that's a separate argument, a conversation, but you're showing the throne that was, something that was even teased years ago with the original first release, that they might actually do the throne as a separate piece, and they still never did it.
Yeah.
He does look good. Those skulls are pretty badass.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many Sparrows do you guys own? You got all of them, right, Mr. Mom?
No. I have 2. I have the Artisan, the Artisan version, and then I have the DX. I get the numbers mixed up. There's the DX15, I think it is, and then there's the DXO, 5. The single digit. There's a single digit DX, and then I think there's a DX15, which was one. I have one of the original ones, the original first DX, and then I have the Artisan one, and then I have Davy Jones, the Hot Toys Davy Jones, and then I'm excited to get. I know you and I talked about it multiple times. That third party Barbosa that should be coming out soon.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that
I
one
got a
looks
nice
good.
little, I got a nice little pirate
Yeah.
shelf that I am unintentionally building. A nice little pirate shelf.
That's cool.
Yeah, that Barbosa, it comes regular and deluxe. The deluxe is rooted hair. It looks really incredible.
Looks
Mhm.
spectacular.
Looks great.
But Johnny Depp's one of those characters that you know, I like seeing. I like seeing the. I'm a huge. I think you and I have Kaju have talked about this. I'm a kind of an obscure IP collector now, where I like stuff like this that just doesn't get like anything that's not part of the big three, the Star Wars, Marvel, DC. I'm more of a fan of. I just because you don't see the love for these kind of figures. I know people kind of gave us flack because I think this look in the movie, he literally was in this look for like a few
Just a
minutes.
minute.
Like
Yeah.
it's
It
like
was not long. Yeah.
it was like a blink of an eye. But like I think also, correct me if I'm wrong, this is a rather quick release figure. Like you can get this one, like this isn't one that you gotta wait like a year for. Like this one's a quick flip for Hot Toys. I think it has a
When is it
relatively
scheduled?
I mean there's people I know there's resellers that are saying that this thing is could be shipping very soon. Like this is a quick one, I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. I forget what it is on Sideshow, the window, but I think you can
Sideshow
get this one.
shows July to December, but July's pretty quick for being barely announced a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And that's Sideshow who's months after resellers like I forget. I mean, I don't want to. I'm not trying not to name names, but I'm trying to people out there that are saying like, oh, we'll be shipping in a few days. So I think this is a relatively it's a quick fix for them to make too. There's really not a lot of engineering on this for Hot Toys to have to take their time on.
Mhm. Yeah.
Do you guys have any 1/12 Jack Sparrow?
No, but I
No.
saw the Rebel Tech one recently at Frankenson's.
What was that going for?
The Figma one is pretty great.
The Rebel Tech one they were selling for pretty cheap. Import cheap. I think it was like at 120. Which,
Oh, that's better than I thought you were going to say.
yeah, I wasn't going for a lot.
Yeah, the Figma one, again, Figma is a company that a lot of people sleep on, but they make really great quality stuff, but they put this out, and for whatever reason, like you can still get it around retail. I mean, not this particular iteration of Jack Sparrow, but you can get a Pirates of the Caribbean Jack Sparrow from Figma for like $60-$70. So
Really?
it's pretty cool. I got it. I don't know where it is. Like always, I just put it away after so long, but he's a great figure. I really like playing with him. It's nice. All right, so that's one figure they announced. We announced a couple. So we'll get up to the next one. We'll start off with Thor Artisan Edition. What do you guys think about this one?
I think it looks good.
Take note.
Yeah, I mean, I think it looks good. It just sucks that this seems like this is going to be a pretty limited figure. The only thing
What's
I'm
the number?
worried about
1,500,
is
2,500?
I thought it was like
500.
3,000.
I was I think 500 HK, and then I forget what like 2,000.
Yeah, something like that. Worldwide. I mean, I think it looks great. The only thing is, I know there's been a lot of issues with, a lot of the artisan long-haired figures. So, I mean, that's the only thing I'm worried about, especially with like, the hairline. But, I think overall it looks great.
Yeah. You guys all in on this or what?
Probably not, just because if it's limited.
Whatsoever.
Yeah, if it's limited, then probably not. I mean, I'm surprised they're not doing a sculpted hair version too.
Well, I don't think it costs them much more money to do the artisan as the Beetlejuice shows. Right?
True.
Like they did that. Yeah. They didn't tout it as artisan. They didn't throw on an extra artisan tax on it. So,
yeah,
I don't know. But this guy does look good. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm saying it's awesome that they're actually including the swap out arms with this.
Yes.
You know, with this too. You know, unlike the first, the 1.0, it was just the bare arms. So I think that's cool. It's always good to have like, you know, a Thor figure with swap out arms. And I actually like the effect pieces for this one, you know, the lightning.
Mhm.
The last Thor I got, you know, was the Infinity War Thor, and you know, I thought it was a great figure for the time, but those effect pieces with him were kind of garbage.
Now,
Yeah, that
people
looks
said they
good.
see John Cena. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't see it.
I don't get that at all.
Yeah,
They're seeing
that looks
eyes,
like Chris
man.
Hemsworth.
They are seeing eyes for sure.
The mouth would be so different if it was Cena.
If you cover the whole bottom half and look at it, it's Cena. It is. Put your hand up
Ian
against
saying-
the screen. Cover the
You
bottom
didn't say
half.
white guys all look the same.
From the nose down, sure.
I definitely see John Cena there for sure. Definitely.
I see Chris Hemsworth. But look at that. He's beefier too than the 1.0.
Yeah. Now, Mr. Mom, are you getting this?
It's I believe tomorrow the Sideshow Q goes up for it. I think it's tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I would never pay I mean, obviously the resellers are already showing online how much it's over 500. I mean, I have my thoughts, and I think you and I have shared it personally about it. I think that frankly, the artisan line is just price gouged to the max, and Hot Toys has yet to really confidently show me that they can do the hair well, regardless if it's short or long. I mean, how many people have shown their figures with the glue all in the seam on the hairline? God Loki was a bad one. I mean, there's been Scarlet Witch. I mean, so there's multiple figures that have had like the glue residue issue, and so
Yeah.
I think for the price point, I'm gonna take a stab at it on Sideshow and go through the queue and see what happens. I'm not gonna cry over it if I don't get it. I do want it. I only have two. I have two Thors. I have the Infinity War, which I think that's still one of the best looking ones overall. It's not perfect. And I actually got the Thor from Love and Thunder. I know that one got a lot of crap. I actually like that one because it's a very radical color scheme. I like it. That's just me. But the funny thing
You don't
about
have
it
Fat
is
Thor?
no. And what's funny about the Love and Thunder one is I think the reason why I like it is because the head sculpt is the reused one for this one. It's the Age of Ultron sculpt reused.
Yeah.
So for people who want your sculpted version of this, it's technically the Love and Thunder version is that. But it's a really cool looking piece. I think it kind of is making me worried that they're going to go down the line of the 2.0 now. Like a lot of Age of Ultron stuff is going to get the 2.0 treatment. Like now we got to get it. We're going to get a Captain America. We got the Iron Man Mark 43. They're teasing the Hulkbusters. So like, I mean, Hot Toys is kind of, it's the 2.0 syndrome all over again with all these, these figures. So it's kind of like, you also got to, as a collector, I think with so much going on, I know all you guys are buying a lot of stuff. You just got to know when to draw the line, So I'm going to try it on Sideshow. If I don't get it, I'm just going to honestly move on from it. If I do get it, then I'm happy that I'm going to get it, but I'm not, that's the most I'll try for.
You're not going to lose any sleep over it.
No, and this figure is not worth, I mean, honestly, I'm going to tell you right now what will happen. I could figure it out, but I'll probably go through the queue. And honestly, if I sit there and between tax, shipping, I might even just be like, you know what, I'm going to have a second thought on this and maybe not even pull the trigger. So like, I'll go through the queue and stuff and see what the final number is. I have some Sideshow rewards and stuff that I'll try to dump in just to kind of lower the price. But honestly, I can't even commit to say that like, once I get there, like I'll be confident and comfortable spending $450+ on this thing, probably 500 realistically.
Yeah.
Ian, what about you?
Too.
Yeah, I have no interest in this whatsoever. It's just because it's not something I collect. Like I have some of the 1/6, the live action stuff from the Marvel stuff, but yeah, I mean, I'm for Thor. It's not a major character for me. I'm just gonna get the Honor Thor, the comic book look. But for 1/6 stuff, like I stick to the Star Wars, the Batman, Spider-Man stuff. So it's and the artisans, like I'm not gonna go artisan, man. I just can't take that risk, especially with the Japanese humidity and stuff. I can't.
Pussy.
Yeah, I just can't see myself spending that much money on something that I don't think has the longevity as some of the other stuff I get. So
it's fair.
Jason doesn't have any Thors, correct?
I do not. I am partial to short hair and an eye patch Thor myself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, and I don't know. Everything I've seen about the artist and stuff makes me super nervous about it. But I don't know. I was never a huge Thor guy, but I like Hemsworth. But I was not planning on getting this one.
Yeah, like Mr. Mom said, the Infinity War Thor is a really great figure. I think I already own like 4 Thors. I didn't get the Love and Thunder Thor. But I think I have most of the other iterations. I like this. I think it's pretty cool. Again, I'm not a pussy like Ian, so the humidity is not going to scare me away. So I might get this. And the beauty of being here, and Ian knows this now, wasn't this way back in the day, but at least now, there's no rush for us to put in our deposits at Toy Sapiens. Like we can mull it over for days, weeks, and we could probably still be able to get this thing. So
not us.
I'll probably put my deposit in.
And everyone over here is scrambling, going to be freaking out, and then complaining why they were kicked out of the queue and
right.
Stuff. It's
yeah.
I'd be down for a Ragnarok Thor, but not this one.
Yeah, Kaju. Now I remember, the Infinity War short hair was my first ever Thor, and the Love and Thunder I wanted a long hair Thor. And that's really the reason why I went with the Love and Thunder, and that's kind of like he's been through so many looks. It's like I don't know how many. I mean, and like a lot of you guys said, he's not a top tier. I mean, he's one of the. What do you call it? He's like part of the Trinity, Iron Man, Cap, but how many? He's not someone I need 16 Thors of.
Well, I'm kind of the mindset that I just, they're putting out the new Iron Man, and we'll look at that in a moment, and we can talk about that. I just want one definitive version of, to me, what is Thor, and I think this one checks most of the boxes. The hair is an issue. I would have probably liked it sculpted more. Yeah. But I like it. There's no telling when it might come back out. Who knows what it's going to look like moving forward with Doomsday and so on. So I'll put my deposit in. If I don't like it, it's limited enough that I can move it.
Yeah.
So I'll probably just do that.
I wish that we had a Chris Hemsworth that he actually, I know he like kind of wore it in Ragnarok, but like the classic Thor helmet, like the classic.
Yeah. Right.
And I know, and he had the helmet in the very first one that he took off after wearing it for like 0.3 seconds. Like that's just, that would have been a cool alternate. Like, I mean, he's got to wear it in the movie. They're not supposed to make the figure for no reason like that. I mean, he's got to have a reason to wear it. I know Ragnarok was probably the closest of him wearing like the winged helmet, but I forgot about that Hono. That Hono one is still gonna be a good one too.
Yeah, the Hono one. Can't wait for that. All right, so we have talked about Thor. Now we can get into Tony Stank.
Yeah.
Let this load up. I guess we'll go with this one first. So this is the newest Age of Ultron. We get is this diecast? Have they said it's diecast?
Yes.
It must be, right?
I think it says diecast in the corner. Yeah. I don't think they even do non-diecast anymore.
Yeah. And there's that Hulkbuster. Mr. Mom, do you have the Hulkbuster?
No.
Would you consider getting one?
I have next to no interest in it. No.
Al, if they came out with a 2.0, would you get it?
That's way too big.
Jason?
I'm a huge fan of the Hulkbuster, but I have no idea where I would put that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 1/6 scale, the thing is huge, but I would love to have it. I'm currently
I was trying to lift it right now to show you guys. It's heavy.
Yeah. I'm content with my Comic Cave one for now, but I would love to have that.
It's really heavy.
Well, the rumor on the didn't they show off a 2.0 of it technically? Like
I don't know if they showed it off,
or that's the original.
There were just leaks about it.
I thought the rumor is that like if they were to do a new one, it was supposed to be able to like automatically like open up in some areas, like robotically, like like a remote like open up,
like a Robeson,
like the chest cavity opens up kind of thing, like to make it like. Otherwise, what would you like if they what would you do differently on it if they made another Hulkbuster? Like, what could you do really?
Well, you'd remove that chest cavity to put in the actual 1/6 figure.
Well, couldn't you do that on the first one?
I thought you could do it.
You can engineer it.
I thought you could do it on the first one though.
I thought you could
no. Remove the cavity.
Uh-huh.
The original Hulkbuster was designed to be way more articulated, but people complained that they wanted to actually fit their Iron Man figure inside, just like in the movie. Yeah. So they re-engineered it so that you could fit him inside, and because of that, he can't move the same way as they originally intended it to. So if they did it again, you would try to give some people who bought at least the original one something new.
Yeah.
I would say just remove that and have him like an articulated Iron Man so that he can bend.
It would be USB too, obviously, which is like a given.
If you had a USB, that would be even better. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the original Hulkbuster was delayed like 3 years because they had to go back and re-engineer the whole thing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. So if they did that, if they went back to, square one, the way they had it, and they included a USB power source, I'd be tempted. I don't know what the price point would be in 2026, 2027, but I'd be tempted.
What was it originally?
It was like $8.99, $7.99, something like that.
It would be a lot more.
I know. I think Sideshow was like 1,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was up there, and then they had that add-on kit for it too.
Yeah,
accessory.
Yeah, I skipped on that. But the add-on kit the add-on kit was their excuse for reissuing the Hulkbuster. So they did the add-on kit, and then they said, okay, we're going to reissue the Hulkbuster, which is one of the only times they've ever reissued anything, like straight up reissued it. But they did that for the Hulkbuster a couple years after the original release. But yeah, I mean, with this one, it looks like the cavity is still there. So I'm not really sure this is a 2.0 unless they're going to just do it the same way and maybe just include a USB. I don't know. But if I got a Hulkbuster, I don't want him just standing there like a statue, like he is now. I'd want him to be a little bit more dynamic and posable. So we'll see. Time will tell. If they even do it. Still waiting on that Millennium Falcon cockpit.
Or the Starfighter.
Oh, you got Jazz Inc. You got Jazz Inc. What are you talking about? Whoops.
Whoops.
Yeah.
I think the head sculpt looks good though. The
head sculpt looks great.
Yeah. It kind of looks like their quarter scale one shrunken down.
Yeah. Looks really good.
Looks good.
I think the price though is like egregious.
Oh, it's supposed to get that one with the Ultron bot.
Oh, if you do decide to do it's
the deluxe one,
$50. It's insane.
Yeah.
Like, look at that.
I do like how they. Yeah, I was gonna say I do like how they added the paneling where you could like pull them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks great.
Yeah, this one was a direct reissue also because this was actually my first ever Hot Toy I bought. This is my very first one. So this
Really?
is a little, yeah, this was my very first, literally straight out bought it from Sideshow. And I remember this was a reissue. I bought it when it was reissued. And this was
Yeah,
my first intro into it. And this was the first one. So I'm a little sentimental. Like I kind of want to get this just because, like, but I have no reason. Like there's really no honest justification for it. To be honest.
Yes.
So I think the one I got is the 42. I think the 42 was the first one I ever had, which looks a lot like this. There's just subtle differences.
Yeah.
But the 42 might be the first one they did die cast ever. But yeah, this one's a big pull. I mean, the paneling looks incredible. How many Iron Man figures do you guys have? 1/6.
I just have one.
I don't have any yet. I got started later, so 43 is
yeah,
not,
it's all right. It's I forgive you. Ian, how many do you have?
I have 3, but one's Honor. So I have the 85. I have the 46, the concept art version, and the Honor classic version, comic version.
Mr. Mom?
I have a lot. I have the original 7 minus I only need the Mark 4 to have the original 7 plus the which one is it? The Mark 47, the one that was in Homecoming, the silver, the reverse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got that one, and I also have the Mark 50. I also have the Mark 3. Like
War Machines don't count, right? It's just Iron Man.
Yeah. I have like 2 or 3 more. I think I just can't remember which ones, but really my goal was I wanted the original, and I have obviously this one, the reissue, but I really need the Mark 4 to complete the
original 7.
The original 7.
And you've got the Hall of Armor?
I want the Hall of Armor, and I'm hoping that they'll do something with the Hall of Armor. Otherwise, yeah. But no, I do not have the Hall of Armor as of now.
Denobi's got what, like 21 Halls of Armor?
Yeah, I bust his balls. I bust his balls all the time, and I'll publicly say this on stream because I say it to him literally. He has this complex where, because I'm a huge Michael Keaton Batman fan, where he makes fun of me for like, you only need one Batman, and I'm like, coming from the guy who has every Iron Man, and his excuse is Iron Man is Robert Downey Jr., whereas Batman has been played by multiple characters, and I'm like, anything that makes yourself feel better, it's okay, it's all right. Whatever makes you sleep at night, keep buying these things. It's okay. It's all right.
So this is the 2.0. That's the regular version. And then, as was just mentioned, there is a deluxe that comes with a Sentry.
Yeah, it's cool.
Now, the Sentry has to be plastic, right? Have they said that's die cast? That can't be die cast.
That's no way. Be plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's plastic.
But yeah, the fact that you can take it apart and put it together is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Not to be
that has to be plastic just to for him to hold it up.
Yep.
Not to nitpick, but didn't the Sentries have blue eyes?
Shut up.
Okie dokie.
Did they?
I can't remember, to be honest.
I think the Iron Man, Patriot?
The Iron Legion.
The Iron Legions had blue eyes.
But I think that came with the first one, because the first one had a broken. I think it was an Iron. Was it an Iron Legion?
The Iron Legion that becomes Ultron.
Yeah, but the first 43, whatever it is, it came with a half broken piece.
Yeah,
I think it was an Iron Legion. I think
wasn't it part of the stand too, or something?
It was. It laid on the ground. Like he came with the Iron Man came with a really awesome diorama base. Like it was a really nice, just rock base. And then like the Ultron, what do you want to call it? It was like only from like it was a little plastic one, but it laid on the ground like it was decapitated. But it was a nice visual, I will say, for what it was.
I do have an Iron Patriot, just not an Iron Man yet. I love my Iron Patriot.
The end game Iron Patriot.
Yeah.
Do you have any Iron Patriots or War Machines, Al?
I have I can't remember what Mark. I think it's Mark 4, the one from Infinity War. The one that has like the kind of like a camo. Like
the camo.
Yeah. I have that one.
That's a good one. What about Ian? Do you have any? Nothing?
Again, not my thing.
Yeah.
Got to be focused. I fell out of love with the Iron Man stuff from Hot Toys after they screwed me over. So I refused to buy anything
with the
Iron
head.
Man.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
The Tony
Wait,
Stank
which
head?
one?
It's kind of like they had that the clearance sound. It dropped, and it's like 50% off the 85, and I got the 85, and they the week before they'd announced, like a couple of weeks before they announced they do the head swap. So I got that clearance there one.
Yeah.
And then I contacted them, says like, how do I get this head swap? And they're like, oh no, we ended that like 2 days ago. So it's like just before the clearance sale, they took it down, the offer, and it's like I got it half price, but still, like they would not send me a head replacement.
So you have Tony Stank.
I've got Tony Stank. I didn't get my head replaced either. You know, I got the Tony Stank head. Who has the Tony Stank head?
That's Hot Toys history right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
So yeah, this is cool. I like this.
Yeah,
so if I end up
fully
getting it, I'd get the deluxe. What about you guys? Ian is a no.
It's just so much money. It's just a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's just a
What
lot.
is this?
I mean,
5 or is this going to be more?
The two. If you go with, I mean, if you go with the double, it's over 5, and it's like,
yeah.
I just, to be honest with you, for me having the 1.0 of this, if you want to call it that, I don't see enough differences there for me to shell out that kind of money. And for me, I don't do the Iron Man with the head sculpt on them. I always put the helmets on them usually.
Yeah.
Except
same.
this one, except the sculpt I remember on this one had the half helmeted, so you could have it with the visor up and there was Robert Downey Jr.'s face.
Yeah.
That is how I have it on display. So typically I don't use the head sculpts. And so this one's a pass for me, honestly. I hate to say it because I would normally get it because, as I told you guys, like this is my first ever figure and it's getting 2.0, and I don't even know why I'm having that kind of connection to it. Like, that's not even a reason to buy it, to be honest with you. That's just the collector. That's the hoarder mentality, being like, I just got to have it. I'm like, no, I don't.
It is.
It's so stupid. Like, it really is.
Yeah.
And all
Yeah, I
fancy
think I'm just gonna pass
lights,
too.
lights for me, like lights look cool and stuff, but it's like, I'll try the lights out once on my Hot Toys and then very rarely put them on again. I was doing it with the K2SO the other day because the new one has the USB, and it's like, man, like got a wire like hanging down from his head and then going between his legs that I have to plug into a USB socket. It's like,
Sometimes batteries are better.
yeah, for sure.
Jason, are you tempted to get this?
Mark 43 is never one of my favorite suits. I've only got so much room to do them, and like Mr. Mom was saying, trying to stay focused. So for me, my favorites were 4 and 7. Those are two probably.
Well, this is going to be my next question. If you could only have one iteration of Iron Man, what would it be?
Oh,
Mark
easy
7.
answer. Easy answer.
Mark 7?
Mark 3.
Mark 3 for me too. Mark 3 is my mark. I like Mark 3.
That newest one they won was like just perfection.
Yeah.
Me, I guess the one I already have, which is the Mark 7. So but honestly,
dude, come on.
If I were to get another Iron Man figure in Hot Toys, and I wanted it before, but I got caught up buying a bunch of other stuff. I would actually, I'm hoping they actually, if they're gonna do 2.0s, I'd love for them to do a 2.0 of the Mark 50, and that one I would probably get.
That would
just to have like. I do like the idea. Yeah, I do like the idea of having, one of the traditional, Iron Man armors that was made out of, metal or whatever, and then having one of the the nano armors, which I thought the 50 was really cool.
Yeah, I've been tempted on the 85 battle damage too, because it tends to go on sale so often. It's real tempting, but I haven't.
85 is really nice. The only issue is the back.
Yeah.
Like the back has no damage.
Clean as a whistle, right?
Yeah. Look, I got it. I got it right here. Hold on. Ugh. I always get nervous grabbing these because they're die cast, you know. So,
see.
Right. Look at him. It's pretty bad, right? What? He's super clean.
Maybe he just took a lot of frontal damage.
Yeah.
See, that's Hot Toys' example of knowing exactly how every single person is going to pose that figure.
Right? Because
Right.
you never
They're like,
why would you get it otherwise, right?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
like, but truthfully, like that's the like everyone. I don't think I've ever seen anyone with that figure not in that pose, on his knees with his hand up, snapping.
What's
Why-
Denobi got
Yeah.
his like?
I don't even know.
I don't know.
But it's just like that's just so like I know it sounds silly not to do the back, but like that's just Hot Toys knows the audience. They know how it's going to be displayed.
Yeah. So, Ian, your definitive Iron Man?
Depends, like definitive. Like I think if it was a representation of the MCU one, I'd go with the Mark 7. I've always liked the Mark 7, but just because it's the kind of one I remember the most and I kind of like the look of. But I mean, I don't think it's the best looking one. I really like the 46, the art concept one. I think it's a really nice looking suit. It's like quite sleek. But I think for a representation of the MCU Downey version, I'd go with the 7 probably.
And if it's not the 7, it would be which one? If it's not MCU, it's which one?
The suit I like the look of. I like the design. Is the art concept one, the 46. It's down behind his boxes, so I can't get it out. But it's the one they released. It was really cheap to get. It was quite easy to get here, but it's the 46 art one. Is the concept art one.
All right, let's get back into the chat. I'm brave, exactly 1/16 scale figure, and I feel like I should be charging him rent with all the room he takes up. 1. That's crazy. Is that Mezco Doom the same one that came out last time? It's the same one, right, guys?
Identical.
Yeah.
100% identical.
What up, Kevin? Kevin is here. Exact same figure, just a reissue. Thank you very much.
What's funny with that Doom is they started to pop up here on used sites. People seem to be selling the old one to buy the new one, which doesn't make
that doesn't make any sense.
It's like, all right. If I see one going cheaper, I'll definitely get it for sure.
Maurice is here. Did I miss Maurice's initial comment? Good time.
Good times.
Did I miss that?
I didn't see it.
Heath Ledger. Wow. Okay. First time I've heard that. You guys are crazy. Cena is standing right in front of him. I don't see how you don't see him. Okay.
I see what you did there.
So, Ryan, you've been traded. We've upgraded. We got the 2.0. We got the Mr. Mom Ryan, the collector Ryan. He's taking a hiatus. Out hustling. He fell asleep watching that movie with 3D glasses on. Totally can see that. Totally can see you doing that. You want to read this in your Starscream voice, Al?
I did. That voice is so iconic that I'm not even going to butcher it. But I'm reading. I hear it in my head right now. Come on, just read it in your head with the Cobra Commander voice.
No. Shane Shooter 9550 Thank you for the super chat. Can I ask Kaiju an off-topic question? Will the Mafex Jubilee have double jointed elbows? From memory, I think it has the Figma elbows.
Yeah.
Which are the kind of circle jointed elbows. They're not single or double jointed. It's like a ball joint that kind of moves around, so you can move it side to side and front and back. And will the colors be brightened up a bit from the prototype? I don't think the colors will be touched from the prototype. I don't see that. Hopefully, I mean, today when I go to the Metacom store, hopefully I see Final Swing. Hopefully I see A-Train. Hopefully I see Jubilee. That would be great. And today's a holiday here in Japan, so I would expect the Metacom, the new Mafex photos to leak probably tomorrow or Wednesday, and then going up for pre-order probably Friday, probably, or maybe even Thursday. As always, I'll do a live stream. We'll talk about the photos. Maybe Ian will come in and give us a little bit of balance as usual. Too much positivity, got to bring that down. Ian comes from a more, what would you say? A more skeptical perspective.
Yeah. I come from a country it rains 363 days a year.
Where it rains every day. All right. So I actually have my Hot Toy Iron Man's displayed. How many do you have? Oh, you got Rescue. Rescue's not Iron Man. What are you talking about?
It's an Iron.
If I recall, he got Rescue. He got Rescue pretty cheap, if I remember. I think he bought
Rescue
it like when
you can still get for like $200. Maybe.
I think he got
I
it on
always
sale.
like the
Like
color scheme on Rescue.
yeah.
Rescue's nice. The Figure Watts Rescue and the Mafex Rescue are really good figures too. Those are nice figures. The head sculpts on both of them are actually quite good.
I have the Mafex one. It's really nice.
Yeah. I don't remember if I like the Figure Arts head sculpt more. I can't remember. It's been a while since it came out, and it's been a while since I looked at them. But yeah, the Figure Arts one, I was surprised that it held up so well. It was a really good release.
I remember when I was looking into them, I think the Mafex one, the head sculpt was a little bit better. And it came with more stuff, if I remember.
Yeah.
More accessories.
See you later, Ubby. Thanks for coming in.
Take care, Abby.
Reese 7, gentlemen. Thank you for being here.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, hopefully the Batgirl and Doomsday are getting released this time. That would be great. Batgirl, Doomsday, and Bosk. I would like those three to come out. That would be great. Yeah, man. If we get a lot of holidays here. We work hard. We need to unwind and relax. All right, let's go into one more topic. We're at the 2-hour mark. We'll just do one more that I think a lot of people have been getting into as of late. The Yolopark, the AMK Pro, Bumblebee. I haven't seen this up anywhere in Japan yet. But again, like a lot of the sellers that would carry this tend to be like based in China, and it's the Chinese New Year. So I haven't even talked about that. It is Chinese New Year, so a lot of the news is slow. A lot of stuff coming out is very slow. I'm surprised we got anything from Hot Toys during Chinese New Year. It's actually kind of surprising that they put anything up. But from China, stuff's not shipping out. You won't have anything coming out of China till like March 3rd. So if you ordered something, like I'm waiting for a ton of stuff to ship because it got a little bit delayed before the New Year, and then the New Year hit, and that's 2 weeks right off the calendar. You can't do anything. But next week we'll be right at the end. Maybe some stuff will start trickling out. But for those of you who don't collect the AMK Pro stuff from Yolopark, these are great. Ian has some stuff. I have some stuff. Jason has some stuff.
They're awesome.
Al, you have stuff, yes?
I don't have the AMK Pro version, but I do have the first Optimus from Rise of the Beast. It's a plastic one though, but for plastic, it's good. It's really good.
Yeah. So the AMK Pro, they're die cast. It's a mix of plastic and die casts, but they're really easy to assemble. They're model kits. You just snap them in. There's no glue required. You don't have to shave anything. No tools. You just attach them. Yeah, he's a beauty.
Oh, he's awesome. This is a permanent fixture on my desk. He's just fun to mess with. Plus,
and they have lights and everything. They're great.
I need to get the Pro version.
They're great.
Just super cool and fun to build. You get to do something.
super easy to build.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The Pros almost just like the regular ones, right? It's like almost more like a Build-A-Figure.
Uh-huh.
A little bit more, a little bit more, but
they kind of just click together, right?
Like you just pop the limbs on and all that.
Yeah.
It's definitely not an LPZ Batmobile.
All right. So anyway, let's get into this guy. I'm surprised he's coming with Spike, which is kind of cool.
I think that's cool. Yeah, that's super cool.
So again, it's die cast. I don't know if everything is die cast or not. Usually there's a little bit of plastic in there, but he looks pretty good. A little bit of weathering in there. Looks nice.
How big is that gonna be?
It has to be like 5 inch, I'd say.
6.2
centimeters.
6.2.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, it would have been cool if they had him next to like Optimus or something. That would have been nice.
Just to see, right?
Yeah, just for the scale.
I think they did show this off at Toy Fair, though. I think you could find some pictures of him next to Optimus.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. It was there.
I think so.
Right.
Yeah, because I remember seeing it. Yeah.
Yeah, there'll be some plastic in there, but everything yellow looks like it's metal.
Yeah. So these are great. I mean, for me, this is a nice alternative to getting like the 3.0 MDLX stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks good. I want to have more. That's the 3.0, right?
That's the 3.0, yeah. But he's quite small. He's small, man. Like
Well, that's the MDLX.
Yeah. But what?
Like
I know.
5 inches, right?
He's still a very small figure, even compared to the other 3.0s, the MDLX ones.
Yeah,
and it's plastic. It's not die cast.
Yeah. So I'm in on this. This one is from Big Bad. Big Bad is $80 or something. I won't be getting it from Big Bad. We can probably get it cheaper over here in Japan, but it comes with an Energon cube, which is cool. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, he's supposed to be smaller than Optimus. Absolutely. Mezco Thor is super short. It's mini Thor. Is he that small?
Well,
Really?
I mean, he's like the same. He's like the normal Mezco height. They didn't make a brand new body for him, so he's the same height as like the Silver Age Captain America for the most part. I mean, will we like him a little bit taller? Yes, but again, Silver Age Thor, before Marvel came out with those official, measurements in the 80s with that guidebook, like he wasn't really drawn big. Kirby made him about the same size as everyone else.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I think they're going with that. And then that's the same with the Mafex Thor. He's shorter, but Silver Age Thor, again, the original art was never that big until a couple decades later, in the 80s when they made him taller.
So you can see he's got different, I'm going to say, face plates and not heads.
Oh, so you just pop out the face.
Yeah, because the heads look the same.
Well, it was
like
the
weathering, the
ones,
damage.
Right? Like Starscream would just take his face off.
I think so.
Yeah, for sure.
And then got that determined look.
And he looks just like John Cena. Look at that.
Silver Age Thor was never that much bigger than Cap and Iron Man. Even Hulk was just a tad bit taller in comparison.
Damn it, Al. Now every time he pops up, all I can hear is Starscream. I mean,
that's the goal. Hail Hasbro. Hail Cobra.
Cobra.
Are all Mezco scaled to each other? They don't have any sub things?
Well, if you're talking about the 112 line specifically, their more popular line, I would say yes to an extent, but also no, because if you look at The Amazing's review, so before they officially titled, these newer Marvel lines, like, like the Silver Age Thor, Silver Age Captain America, there was like, more recently, there was, for Iron Man, they had the Silver Centurion Iron Man, which is technically like a Silver Age character, but he wasn't labeled as Silver Age. So if you look at his comparisons in height, that Silver Centurion Iron Man is taller than Thor and Captain America. So if anything, I'd say that Iron Man is not in scale with the rest of the line. So my guess is eventually they're gonna revisit a Silver Age Iron Man and make it scale correctly, because that Silver Centurion Iron Man was also pretty much a reuse of that yellow and red Iron Man that they did, years prior.
Hail Hasbro.
That's all I'm ever going to hear again, Al.
That's it.
We're gonna, we're gonna need to add some sound clips. Some commander voices.
There's a lot of things I gotta get to that I don't. Yeah. All right. So Mr. Mom disappeared. I'm going to assume that his kids needed him. So
hopefully it's good. That's
normally we do toy photo of the week. I told the guys to be ready for that. Unfortunately, I'm not ready for that. So,
I mean, I can go first if you want.
You can go first. I don't think I'm ever going to get ready for it.
What's on your radar? Is it toy photos?
Well, we always do toy photos. We always do toy photos.
All right. So my photo of the week is by AB Photos 35. He just posted this one up a couple hours ago of Sakamoto Days, the SHF figures. Really, I just love this this photo. The storytelling with it. If you guys don't watch Sakamoto Days, basically the guy on the right, sitting down, handing over his apron. He is like a retired assassin. He's basically like John Wick, but he retires because, he finds a wife, he has a kid, and he kind of like runs like a convenience store. So he's retired from all that. And the guy, Shin, that he's handing the apron to, he finds out about him, and he's also like an aspiring assassin. So he's trying to be his understudy, but Sakamoto usually has him doing chores. But just like John Wick, people from the past come to try to kill him. So it's a really cool anime, really funny. But this is all what's it called? Practical too. So he used like a dio, all that in the background. The sky was actually like I think he printed out the sky. So it's all practical. Love the shot. Love the storytelling to this. So this is my photo of the week.
Nice. Cool. Now I absolutely had some photos that I saved, but now I can't find them at all. Which is always the case, right?
Photo of the week. There we are. Sabrina Carpenter as the pink.
Where's this guy finding time to do this stuff?
Oh I don't know, but sir, I applaud you.
Hey, that's not the pink. That's not the Pink Ranger I remember.
Well, it's the Pink Ranger you'll remember from now on for sure.
Are you done? Is this it?
Photo week. So this is an Instagrammer he calls himself Mad Max Fisher.
He's great.
Fish 3R. And like for him, I just like all his photos because they kind of tell stories. He uses just one character, one figure, and then he puts them in different clothes and he swaps them out and stuff. Like I saw him have the previous Mezco, Casey Jones outfit on and stuff. So like he just mixes and matches these figures, and he puts them in these pictures that just kind of tell stories of a kind of a post-apocalyptic world. And I think they're really cool. So yeah, like his photos always very kind of dynamic, always something happening. I think they're really cool. Like just how he uses depth of field and stuff just to capture these moments. They're really cool. I think that was one of his recent ones. But that's like the Junkyard Joe, but he's putting him in some overalls and a woolly hat on him and stuff. It's really cool how he does these. So I just like his photos just because it's like reading a comic book in a way. Each photo has a bit of a story of this character. And it's always the same characters, but yeah, they're really cool. Like I don't even know what these figures are. Like the main figure that he uses is that blue one. What figure is that?
That's a Vapor from Mezco. He's like one of their characters.
Yeah, I need to get that, man. It's so cool.
Yeah, he's pretty pricey right now, but hopefully they do reissues of this too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what's that zombie? What is that from?
I think that's the Damn Toys line. I think that Death Gas Station or something.
Okay, it's cool.
But yeah, and this guy, he does a lot of all his stuff is practical too.
It's all practical, yeah. But it just matches like his name is Mad Max Fisher, but I guess that's the theme that he goes with. But
yeah.
You can definitely see like if you go back through his photos, you can see his progression and the stuff he creates now is just so cool. Looks more like stop and animation stuff. It looks really awesome. That's me.
Nice.
It's good.
I went with Sir Dork. God,
he loves these, right?
Nice.
I saw his video of these.
Yeah, did cool work with the snow. It's all practical for him too. And I am absolutely in love with that Nanmu T-Rex and the rest of their line as well. But just a cool shot. If you can still grab this figure, I'd highly recommend it. I'm going to keep plugging that thing as long as I can. But
Ian got it, right?
Dude, no, I didn't get them. I said I wasn't because
you canceled it?
You got it, but I just ended up not getting it.
You didn't like the scale?
The scale, yeah. I really want the Velociraptor, man. Like I've been searching for it.
Yeah, I've been looking for it. Can't find
those
it.
Those are the first releases.
But it's like it's like the movie version, like the brown version, and it's true to scale. Like it scales really well with 12 stuff. So
yeah,
I really want that Raptor.
If I find one, I will let you know, man.
Thank you.
I'll let you know after I buy it for myself.
What's that?
I said I'll let you know after I buy it for myself.
Fair enough. All for the group, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I love the picture. I think it's a cool bit to put dinosaurs in the snow. And his snow work is really cool too.
It's very nice.
Yeah, he does a lot of great like outdoor shots. Like that's what most of his it's either on his table, but he still makes it look really good. But his outdoor shots are really good.
Does a lot of cool things on bridges, I see.
Yeah, like abandoned warehouses.
Yeah. It's really cool stuff.
Well, I like it. He shows you how he does it, and he also kind of, he even says when he doesn't like his photos, like he doesn't like them as well as he thought they could be better. So even he kind of criticizes his own work. Seems like a really good guy.
Yeah.
Well,
did we give you enough time?
The collector is sending some images. So he's not here, but I'll show what he sent. This is by BioJex Photo.
Oh, I don't know who this is. Let me see. That looks cool.
That looks cool.
So which figure is that? Is that a Haya?
Yeah. The Godzilla?
Haya or Monster Arts?
I don't know. It doesn't. It
says Haya.
Sure.
Yeah, it's Haya.
Is it Haya? Oh yeah, it's tagged. It's Haya. Yeah.
Godzilla 2000, 1999.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it says okay.
Yeah.
Now, there's no. I want to see how he does this photo. But there's no behind the scenes. Huh?
No, there's nothing.
Yeah, I wonder. Like that person in the foreground, if that's like a mini-sized figure, or like I really wonder how.
That's
he did this.
Ian standing in the foreground. Just joking.
Relentless.
Joking. Ian knows I love him. He's a good dude.
I like height jokes. Makes me feel like I'm at home.
People can say ball jokes all, it's okay.
Yeah.
This is my photo. Ganji Wifer, $20 for a good time.
Yeah.
So this is a good one. I like this one. It's like, where did all my pictures go? Yeah. So this is pretty cool. I guess that's the NECA.
That's the NECA. Yeah, I have.
Yeah. So very nice. Very, very nice. So again, if you're not following Ganji Wifer, Al, did we ever figure out how to pronounce that? You said you were going to look into that.
I forgot to ask him. I usually jump on.
I forgot to ask him.
Well, because sometimes he does lives on his Instagram, so sometimes I jump in just to chat with him. But I didn't see him on. Like usually he's on today, but I didn't see him on. So yeah, I just totally forgot. But next time I see him on, I'll jump in on his live and ask him. I don't know if you'll like him anymore though, because he wears a lot of Dodger hats, a lot of LA hats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm not gonna.
You might not be.
Forget it. What's the score of the Celtics game?
Oh, it's already over. You guys whooped us.
Yeah, what's the score?
I mean, I think you guys won by 20. I don't remember, but you know what? Pat Riley had his statue unveiled today, so that was definitely going to be a loss. We always lose.
Honestly, seriously, serious question: are they really talking about putting a statue to LeBron James outside?
That's not going to happen. No way. That will happen.
What?
No, that will happen in Cleveland maybe, but that won't happen here.
Even in Cleveland, he brought them one title.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the homegrown son of Cleveland, so
who left?
Anything, he'll get a statue there.
Twice.
Yeah, but you know what? They'll give it to him. I think so.
Originally from lovely Akron, where half my family came from.
Right. Oh, really?
If you like the smell of tires, visit Akron.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, tire plant there. It smells terrible.
Really?
Well, it did. I think that thing's still running.
All right. What's on your radar? What's on your radar? Ian, what's on your radar?
Oh my gosh, let me get my slides open.
Yep.
You don't need slides. Just tell us what's on your radar.
Well, I've made slides now in the 10 seconds that you just made me make slides.
I don't have any slides. Mine's just verbal.
I get a slide.
All right.
What's on your radar?
All right. Let me remove this. It won't let me because it's not a slide. I gotta stop.
I haven't done this in a long time. What's on your radar?
Yeah.
It's
been a while.
I usually set them up and then we never get to.
Look at he's got a radar and everything.
Oh, look at that. John Cena with the Kaiju Daddy shirt.
Well, yeah, that's what's on my radar. Oh, John Cena figures. Look, they all look like John Cena.
All I see are hot.
Ooh. That
Yeah, these
radar,
are ones
man.
that I should have by now, man. Like I don't know what's going on. Some of these, like that Jinx, that's my most anticipated. Like I just love Arcane so much, and I just need that Jinx, man. It seems like everybody's got it except for us in Japan. Like I just don't know what's going on. But yeah, it should be this month. If not early next month. Scorched Alien, of course. Chewbacca, if that ever comes through. I am actually waitlisted for that one, so that's the one I'm worried about.
Chewbacca.
You're waitlisted for Chewbacca?
Yeah, I'm waitlisted for Chewbacca. I got the waitlisting really early, just when it went out, sold out. But yeah, it's a bit of a worry. Vi as well from Arcane. Some photos I've seen of her recently looks so freaking good, man. Like that I think I had some photos here. Just like she just looks like a really great figure with those big gauntlets. And yeah, someone did. I couldn't find it. Someone did a really cool setup with her fighting the Xeno, the Scorched Alien, and it was so good, man. She's like holding the head of the alien, and then she's like standing on top of it. But for my display, I just like once I get these two, I'll just be so happy. Get Jinx and Vi. And then yeah, it should be next month, March. Darth Malgus should be dropping, but I doubt I'll get that until maybe a couple of months' time.
Yeah, I'm waiting to pull the trigger on him too, but he goes right with Revan, so definitely got to have him.
Yeah, the Nihilus is the one I want the most, but I don't know when. I don't remember when he's dropping. I think it's still a good few months away.
Oh yeah, I think it's like June.
Yeah, that's the one I want the most.
They changed the base, but I think that's the only way it would have worked.
Yeah. And in distant future, just as a quick nod, this is one that Al shared with me.
Yeah,
I'd seen the tease for it before a while ago, but the fact that this is going to be the X, I don't know how you say the X Kokan, Bullet Queen's going to be a cami. Man, like I just can't wait to see that bonus set and how it's going to look because. You know, Chun-Li, like, you know, it was a sad story. I had mine got lost. It was coming from AliExpress. Just I never got it. Got my money back, but I didn't get my figure. But yeah, Kami's a must-have, man. And I actually like the design of this Bullet Queen. So hopefully, yeah, I'll probably get two. Like I was saying, you were saying about like having like a cyberpunk look. They look great on the cyberpunk display with my other cyberpunk figures. So
yeah,
I'll probably get two.
Yeah, it looks cool. Like just as a a no-name cyberpunk character.
Yeah, I don't know why they went with the Bucky arm. I guess
right. It's so random. Yes. So it's like Winter Soldier / Cammy. Yeah.
But I guess like the add-on kit with the Chun-Li had to be quite a bit. Like the whole torso was different. Whereas with this one, I guess they'll just change the arm and the head. Maybe it would just be an arm and a head. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
but yeah,
it looks like swap out arm and head, like you said.
They're my most anticipated for the next month or so.
Okay, cool. Al?
Yeah, what's actually funny is I had these slides made from last time, so let me go ahead.
Can I? Are these the slides?
Yeah. You could put it back up. Let me just switch the page. All right, so so before I talk about this one, Bullet Queen is also on my radar. I just didn't make a slide for it, but totally forgot until Ian mentioned it right now. But that's definitely on my radar because just like Ian, I regret not pre-ordering the Quinn Lee. And like who would have thought she would have sold out right away and just shoot up in price, and that's why I guess nowadays we say with some of these third-party stuff, if you're on the fence, you might as well just pre-order, put a deposit, NRD, because you never know when these things are going to shoot up in price. But anyhow, this Bro Toys Lava Knight, aka the Crucible Knight from Elden Ring. These guys are such a pain in the ass in the game, but they have such cool designs. I love fighting these guys in the game, and they continue to haunt me in Elden Ring Night Rain. But yeah, this Crucible Knight just kind of fits that Bro Toys, style. They've been making a lot of armored characters. Seems like they have a hit also with that recent Ryu Hayabusa that came out. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I don't think this has gone up for pre-order yet, has it, Jason?
It's up. Yeah,
it's up. Okay, I haven't pre-ordered yet, but I need to jump on that. Okay, cool. So I need to jump on that.
Those wings are awesome. They did them right.
Yeah. This just a overall good design, but this is something that recently jumped on my radar. Next one is something I have pre-ordered but haven't gotten yet, and I know a lot of people have. That Sawtooth Toys Blood Hunter, aka Blade. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far from all the photos. I know one of the guys in our group, aka I think TRX Wolf on IG, he's been taking some photos of this blade, and they've been looking really good. And I've seen some other photos with people pairing up with the Mezco Morbius that also look really good together.
I thought you got this in already.
Yeah, I thought you got
No, Dark got his.
Dark got
I thought you got it in today.
No, that's the Sawtooth Venom that came in today.
Oh, where's mine?
Or yesterday. Came last night.
know.
Came last night. Yeah, so I got mine from 5K, so I'm just waiting for that second payment.
I don't even know where I put mine.
Last one was also a pre-order that I did recently. That
yeah,
aka Vampire Hunter D. This is one of both the movies, the first movie and Bloodlust, two of my favorite movies of all time, anime movies. And I just love the Amano art, from all the posters, the mangas. Oh man, I just love this this character. And basically, if you guys haven't watched or read the manga, he's basically the son of Dracula. Alucard from the Castlevania games was heavily inspired by D. Just a great story. So really looking forward to this figure, and I feel like this is gonna be one of those Sigma Toys Kratos where if you don't jump on it, it's gonna shoot up in price. So this is right, on my radar.
Nice.
Yeah, I misread your thing. You said because you said you had the Sawtooth. You said you had the Sawtooth Venom. I thought you had the
Venom.
The
oh yeah, it's
okay. All right. Yeah, for whatever reason, I thought that Blade.
I think it came in really early this morning, so we were probably both sleepy when we read it. So it's it was the first message I saw when I woke up. I'm like, oh,
same, right? I'm like, oh.
Oh, man, I gotta read. Oh yeah, okay, I did say Venom. Okay,
you did say Venom. You definitely said Venom. Yeah. I just misread it.
Apologies, Captain. All right, Jason's.
Yeah, mine's a bit of coming soon and a bit of out in the future, but I know James and I have been talking about this Pushy Point, the question, for 2.5 years, I think now. But he's a Riddler from the Batman. He looks great. I'm hoping he's as good as he's been looking. He comes with a cool cup of coffee, all the cards, all the carpet tools, but it's been a long time coming. So I'm really hoping it's worth the wait to go with my Mezco Battinson. And then
I'm so confused with that figure. So there's Pushy Point and there's another company that's releasing.
It goes by like 3 names. I don't know which one. When I ordered it, it was Pushy Point. For all I know, they switched it around. I'm confused
because they're on. They pop up on my Amazon, and then there's 2, and it looks like exactly the same figure. The accessory is the same, like it looks the same, but some of the promo pics are different. But it's a different company. And I heard someone discussing them before, and someone was saying they were different releases, but they look exactly the same to me. So I'm confused.
Everything I've seen, they look pretty much identical. So I don't know. I ordered this so long ago, I'd almost forgotten about it. But every once in a while, James remind me. But
yeah, wasn't there one? I don't know if it's the same one that you're talking about, but wasn't there one that was like called the Conundrum Man or something? Is this?
I think same one. Yeah.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
I'll have to find. Yeah, it was really. I was confused. So I didn't know whether to order it because I remember people talking about it. I'm like, which is the one that people are saying is good? And I couldn't figure out which one it was.
Well,
oh, by the way, Jason, did you see that the pre-orders went up for that Manipul the Batman set?
Yeah, I was looking at it. Tempted.
Yeah.
Are you getting it?
Well, I don't even have that Batman, but it makes me want to get it just for that kit.
The kit looks good, especially the sculpts.
Yeah, it looks really good.
And the leg extensions. But everyone will complain because they still have the same boot color, that orange stripe.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it is accurate but it's not that clean. It's more faded, like in the movie. But yeah, his suit. That's the one thing that kind of put me off from the Mezco verse because it doesn't look as weathered.
That's true. I'm looking it up on my shelf. It's a cool I really like it, but cape could have been a little better. As usual, that always seems to be the thing. Capes. Let's see, and then Barbosa. What's the company name on that one again?
EQS.
Is that the 161?
Yeah,
EQS.
I am super tempted on that one. I haven't pulled the trigger yet, but you can still grab that one. For a third party, he looks unbelievable. Are any of you guys getting him?
Yep.
I'm probably not. But
I don't have a Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, he does look good.
And then moving further out, that Dumbledore is awfully tempting. It's just looks super good. But again, got the real hair, which makes me a little nervous, but in art.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it before, I'm not like a huge Harry Potter guy. But this Dumbledore, I feel this is Kaiji, you got to get this guy. He's going to be their next Gandalf. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure this is going to be their next Gandalf. Just
he'll cost you, but I think he's worth it.
Yeah, he'll be a home run, and then for some reason he'll just shoot up in price. That's my prediction.
And the soft goods are.
But in order for me to actually display this thing, I would need the Harry Potter kids.
No,
and I don't have them.
I think this is one of the few ones you can get away with on its own.
No.
Okay.
You need the kids.
Because
people are going to be like, who's that? They're like, who's this guy?
It's Gandalf. Just say it's Gandalf.
Just put a sword in his hand. Close enough.
Yeah.
And I like the fox that comes with it. If you get the deluxe version, I think looks pretty cool. Anyway, that's my 3.
So that's the Venus. I'm sorry, I was kind of checking messages. That's the Venus Toys Riddler?
Pushy Point or whatever they're calling it. I've seen it under 3 separate names now.
Okay, so it's not the Venus Toys. The Venus Toys is the Mars Toys.
With the Venus, this is the thing. Hold on. So hold the phone. I'll share my screen because I was just trying to find out where they were. Hold on. So look at these 2.
Hold on, I gotta.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. The Venus Toys, the Conundrum Man.
Well, the Venus Toys is the top one, and the Pushy Point's the bottom one. Are they different figures?
The coat looks a little different, but it could be the lighting.
But the Conundrum Man came out a while ago, from what I remember, right?
Well, Conundrum Man's 1/6 scale, right?
Oh yeah,
no, there's a 112 one.
Push 112. Yeah.
I know there's definitely a
112
Conundrum Man because I had that on pre-order before and I didn't. I stopped it. That was 1/6.
Yeah, I know there was a 1/6 one. I can't remember if it was the same name, but I know there's a 112 one.
The 112th is Venus Toys.
Well, the Pushy Point's definitely 112, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when I saw a picture, they had the accessories, and it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's like Maniple and Present Toys with the Batman, the armored Batman.
Yeah, but it's crazy that there's so many accessories, but everything looks exact. Like it comes from the same factory.
Oh, well, so you know what the 1/6 one was that was Mars Toys actually?
Well, this is Mars Toys. Mars Toys is Venus Toys is Saturn Toys. It's the same.
Oh, I didn't know that they went by Venus Toys too.
Yeah, they're planets.
It makes sense now. Yeah, I just didn't think about it because have they released anything else under the Venus Toys name or no?
No,
this is the first one. Okay.
And then they're releasing the Patterson Bruce Wayne. I just got a message about that while we've been on live stream that one's going to be coming out soon. But yeah. So Venus Toys is Saturn Toys is Mars Toys.
Mars Toys. Yeah.
Soon we'll be getting Pluto Toys, Uranus Toys.
Well, there was another 112. No, now it was the
was it Thunder Toys that did the 112?
It was like
the 1/6?
6 feet something. 6 feet studio. 6 feet.
6 feet?
Something like that. It was called 6 Feet Studio.
I don't know.
Hold on, let me try and find that one. Riddler 6 Feet Studio. Yeah, 6 feet. This is it. 6 Feet Lane Studio.
Share it.
Conundrum Man. Share what? I have to.
Share what you're looking at.
But then I'd have to close all my dodgy websites that I don't want you to see. How did you share a window? Window. This one?
Yeah.
Is that the right
Do
window?
the plus thing. Can you maximize it?
So it's 6 feet.
And this is 1/6?
This is 1/6, but they called it also Conundrum Man.
Yeah, this is the one that came out before, right? Look, it's already out.
Well, I mean, naming your figure the same as another third party. I mean, there's no,
Look at
no
that.
problem there.
There's
You
a
know?
1/12 version called From 6 Feet Lane Studio. So that means there's 3. We've got 6 Feet Lane Studio. We've got Pushy Point and Venus Toys, and they all look exactly the
And
same.
Maniple. Those look like that. Looks like the Maniple Bruce Wayne,
The Drifter or whatever it is. Yeah.
the Drifter.
Yeah.
You know, if we've learned anything, we know that a lot of these companies, there's only like 5 companies, and they just have all these other little subdivisions that they put things out through to protect themselves against lawsuits and you know, being raided by the government and stuff like that. So yeah, Pluto Toys will constantly be delayed since it's no longer. Yeah. You know, it's a wait and see approach with these. For me, my radar, next month is the Gamerverse Spider-Man. Next month is the Figuarts Mace Windu. And next month, hopefully, we're going to get an announcement from Ramen Toys for their 1/12 kit and Michael Knight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about those. I'm really looking forward to those. And on my radar for this weekend, I'm going to be going drinking with Ian, getting into mischief, getting into some dodgy predicaments. That'll be fun. But yeah, those 3 things are the biggest things on my radar. I'm still waiting on my my turtles to ship because of Chinese New Year. Nothing is shipped. I pay them, but they haven't shipped.
Which turtles?
And like I said, like I've got a bunch of things that I paid for like a week before Chinese New Year, and they just didn't ship out. So now I'm waiting like 3 or 4 weeks for them. You like the new ones? You like Mikey and
I love
Leonardo,
them.
right? Leonardo's the other one.
The only thing I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but like on his, it doesn't look bad there at all. But on his arm, can I get that to focus? Oh
Yep,
shit!
focus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can't see it, but it's like a massive paint smudge.
the yellow.
It's yellow, and I've rubbed it and it's gone down. But when I first opened it, it was like a big blob of paint that was stuck on his arm. But I've managed to get it off to a point.
That's not paint.
Did it smell? Did it smell strong too? Like strong chemicals?
It smells. They all smell
you
strong
taste it?
anyway. And you be careful. The pizza rubs off. So you put it in his hand, and then his hand comes off. It's red afterwards.
What do you mean?
Really?
Yeah.
The hand comes off, or the paint rubs off?
The
Paint rubs off onto the hand. The orange.
The pizza paint rubs off onto the hand.
Yeah.
So you get tomato sauce on his
The
hands.
paint's thick. It's so thick, man. Like honestly, on some of it, the paint application is very heavy. But yeah, Donnie's the best, man. Donnie's freaking awesome.
I
Is he your
need to
favorite?
find those. I blew it.
I can never get this thing to focus. How'd you do this?
You need a better light. The light is preventing it. There you go. There you go.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
He's so cool.
Yeah,
man.
they look good, man. But my goal is still to get that OG Mezco set this year.
I finally figured out what some of the accessories you can take this top off, and then you can put like a grabber which then holds his
Staff.
So you can have him holding two staffs at the same time. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah, that's like the race toys Donatello. He came with that little arm too.
Yeah, there's about 4 attachments that you can change with this, and I had no idea what they were until I saw someone's review video. But yeah, he's got the coloring's best on this one. I think he's got the nicest color for sure. Donnie's always the best. He's the best turtle for sure. That's an objective.
You said Raphael wrong.
You mispronounced Raphael.
Yeah. By the way, Kaiji, you're talking about Ace. I haven't seen any updates about him and his and 78's stage select IO.
I actually want to ask him about it, but again, it's Chinese New Year. I'm not going to bother anybody during Chinese New Year. Everybody's got family things, and it's a good time for people to unwind and recharge their batteries. So
yeah,
but I actually did hear from Ace today. He messaged me about some videos other people had put up about the Super Musk, and he was like, look at this guy. But for those of you who don't know, in the Facebook group, we are waffling off the sewer section of the Super Musk. So it's 2 bottom sections. One of them you can only get if you get the Super Musk. It's from our boy Austin in the group. Everybody knows Austin. He's been a little bit MIA in the chats recently, but a lot of people were asking about just buying the sewer sections because they only wanted the sewer sections, but Ramen Toy is not really making that available. So he only wanted the top section, and he said, if people in the group want to waffle for it, he'd be willing to put it up. So normally I don't let other people do waffles, only because I can't guarantee other people. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I have, and people trust me, so I do it that way. But Austin's been around, and I'll hold off giving him his money until you receive it in hand and you can authenticate that it's okay, and then he'll get his money. So you can get a money back guarantee on it that I will make sure that you're safeguarded with. But anyway, Austin is being cool about that. He's making it available. So if you do want to enter to get the sewer section, it's 2 sections. It's got the lights, it's got the accessories, and it has the power source. So it only comes with 1 power source. He's giving up the power source.
Wow.
For
Nice.
whoever gets the sewer section.
Very
So
cool.
we'll do the waffle for another week. I'm waiting on one guy who is in the chat. He bought a bunch of spots. I'm waiting for him to pay. Once he does pay, I think we'll be either right at or maybe 1 or 2 below having the thing go live. So we needed 30 spots for it to go live. And that means that, that's the minimum for us to actually waffle it out. And then another 10 spot, winner pays shipping. And then another 10 spots, because it's a big box. For those of you who've gotten the Super Musk, it's a big box. It's going to cost a lot of money to ship. Another 10 spots after that, and shipping will be free in the United States. And if you win and you're international, he's going to pay 3/4 of the international shipping, which is international shipping is high. So, you'll only be paying 1/4 of it. So if you only get 1 spot, that's $5. You win it, you're only paying for 1/4 of the international shipping cost. So that's a pretty good deal. So if you want in on that, you got to be in the Facebook group. Don't tell my wife. Just, I post about it every couple of days just to refresh people's memory, people's minds. people aren't on Facebook every day like some of us. So, things that they get tagged in from a couple days ago is just, they don't even check. So every couple of days I'll post it, and I think we'll close it a week from today. And then we'll pick the winner. And then I got a couple more waffles from a couple other guys who have some rare figures that they are willing to put up for members of the group. Some LPZZ stuff. So if people are interested, we will be doing that. Anything going on with you, Ian, this week?
Yeah, probably gonna be murdered by my wife for being on here for 3 hours. So
Nice.
It's been nice knowing you guys. And yeah, enjoy your drinks on Saturday.
Can we talk about Ian and Al coordinating their attire today?
Yeah, I like the X-Men though.
We always coordinate. We're
a bunch of twins. That's why Ian is growing out his facial hair.
I see it.
Won't be able to tell them apart.
We're actually wearing this because, in honor for your Gambit review the other day. Ian's got the yellow blast effects. No, I mean just the usual, just doing photos. That's it. I'll be posting up one shortly in about an hour or so. I'm trying to make it for Mezco Monday as well, so I'm going off Eastern time, so in an hour it'll be midnight, and it'll be considered for Mezco Monday.
Okay, Jason, anything going on?
Tons and tons of work this week is about the excitement of it for me, but trying to sneak in some time to get my pictures and stuff done. I think we're 6 figures next week, right?
Yep.
So that'll be my push, but nothing super exciting after that.
We might change it to 10 figures though.
That works.
Ian's been pushing me. He's like, 6 figures is pussy. He's like, pussies only do 6 figures. We're big time. I don't know, man.
Hey, I will say
that stream will know that is definitely not true.
I might be able to pull that out this month, but certainly not any other month.
Right? Yeah, I was gonna say last month was really light for me, but I got that Ami order this month, so I could do 20 figures a month if anything.
Just once though.
Yeah.
I'll just share my one scale diorama.
You got a dial?
Your what?
What'd you get?
My 1/1 scale. My
your house.
Does that count as one?
Yeah, 1-to-1.
Yeah.
Definitely the most expensive acquisition for any of us this week.
Right.
All right. So thank you everybody for watching. We are 2 minutes 58 minutes in. I'm not gonna let us get to 3 hours. We have a standard here. We're gonna live up to it. So thank you everybody for watching. Appreciate it. Be good, be safe, and see you all hopefully within the next couple of days for the Mafex stuff. Yeah. So take care. See you.
Hit that like button, everybody.
Yeah.